for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back, and we are back. And we ain't faking no moves and faking no jacks or none of that there. You know what I mean? You know how we do it. You know how we get out on this side. You see what I'm saying? On this side, we don't fake no moves. We don't pull no punches. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Salute to my family in the chat. You know, I rocks with everybody. Everybody is family. You know what I mean? I really appreciate, you know, everybody taking their time out to come rock with the old boy. You know what I mean? Very interesting day, man. Between yesterday and today, man, it's been very interesting. Your old boy been getting a whole lot of messages, whole lot of some good mail, and I've been getting some hate mail too. Hey, boy, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. I don't know what happened to that live between Wednesday's live, talking about Mr. Man Down, and yesterday's live. That brought a lot of hate mail my way. More hate mail than I've ever seen since I've been on air. Hey, man, but brought a lot of love too. I'm not even gonna lie. But you guys know me, man. It is what it is. We ain't copping no deuces. We body bagging and toe tagging and sending their ass right back to where they came from. You know what I mean? What's going on? Halim, let's give everybody a round of applause. And you know how we do it. We got to give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Southpaw Killer.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Merrill Dixon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to OG, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister, the Queen, Karma Serene. And let's hit the Ali Bell.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Paul CX.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my co-host, Shelton Moore.
Hey, okay.
Let's hit the Ali Bell for Shelton Moore. Happy birthday, Shelton. Today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to Merrill Dixon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to PBC fanboy. my big fish. Hey, man, I can't be doing all that laughing today, man. I don't want to pass out. Shout out to Salvador.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Zolife 813. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to, who else we have? Halim in the building.
Hey, okay.
Halim, you see I got that MTK Global shirt on that you sent me. MTK Global. Shout out to MTK Global.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Josh Taylor.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Coach Askey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the entire UK.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Dalton Voss. Sorry about that. Dalton Voss.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Emmanuel.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Richard Sletsky.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to BG in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Peter Von Arks.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to, who else we have? Still Chef, what's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Javier Ortiz.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to John Wick.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rachel. What's going on, sis?
Hey, okay.
Haven't seen you since 1979.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, sis, I'm still here working. We still here doing our thing. Shout out to my main man, Mark Nash.
Hey, okay.
This is the Ali Bell for Mark Nash, man. Mark Nash got a real good channel, man, bro. His channel too controversial. Hey, y'all think I'm controversial. This dude here, Mark Nash, be talking about. Let me stop, man. Hey, shout out to Eli.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lady Shan. Kaboom! She's in the building. Please subscribe to Lady Shan channel. Please subscribe.
Hey, okay.
And subscribe to Mark Nash's channel as well.
Hey, okay.
Oh yeah, shout out to my main man, Blood Boxing, Retro Documentaries. Please subscribe to my brother Blood Boxing and Retro Documentaries. He has 2 YouTube channels. Shout out to my brother, man, right here in the Gunshine state of Florida.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to, who else we have? Paul Evans. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lisa Bells, the queen, in the house.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mad Dog H.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rob, Real Shows. What's going on, Rob? Big Rob, Big Rizzob in the house.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Johnny Blaze.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to D Nice. They call me D Nice.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ignorant Boxing. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to OJ Jew Man.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Resurrected Soul.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who we have. I don't want to keep saying the same name. Oh yeah, shout out to Philly Fly.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to, let me see who we have. Lady says she liked the shirt. Shout out to Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to you, Wapo.
Hey, okay.
Okay, let's get it in. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in today. Let's get it in today. Now, you know, we go back up. We go back up off the off of Mr. Big Fish. This really wasn't about Big Fish, as I said before, guys. This was about these channels that's pushing the narrative that I don't like, and I have to go for the juggler. Now, I received a lot of, but listen, I've been on the air for next week will be 8 months. I have not received as much hate since my entire 8 months combined that I received from yesterday. But yesterday, boy, I don't know what I said to piss these guys off, but boy, they are coming for my neck. Pause. Hey, man, but you know, Cinnamon over here, man. You know your old boy, the old boy Malachi is with it. And shout out to Punch Drunk Boss. Let's get Punch Drunk the Ali Bell. Hit the Ali Bell for Punch, man.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to my brother, man, Punch, for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah. I saw that, Punch. Yeah, I saw the whole. I saw it all. I think it came out 3 days ago. Did you hear Bud on Ted Atlas podcast? I saw the whole thing. Finally admitted that Top Rank took him for a ride, promising pack to him. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Not only that, hey Punch. Not only that, they promised him Pac-Man, but you know, Bob Arum also promised him that he was going to get the fights with the other PBC fighters. So I get it. You know, if you're on the PBC side of the fence, you're going to say, oh, man, we don't like Crawford, he ducking, yada, yada, yada. I get all that. And then vice versa, if you're on the Bud side of the fence, you're going to say, you know, yeah, man, PBC ducking. Really what it is just, from what he was saying, from what I gathered out of it, it's the promotion. It's, you know, Bob Arum and Al Heyman, they really don't like each other. Bob Arum sued, Al Heyman in 2015. They settled out of court. Al Heyman paid him. And you know that tells me everything I need to know. So the fighters, no fighters is afraid of each other. It's just the promotional side. The other side of the street thing is real. It's real. You know what I mean? But I get it. You know, I get it. It is what it is, man. So, but I talked to Red. I had talked to Red. So I ain't gonna discuss. I tell you about it, Punch. I tell you about it. I had talked to him. That's how I know he's not resigning. You know, with Top Rank. I know he's not going to resign. Shout out to my main man Mark Nash.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, Mark Nash, man, I got that interview yesterday. No, it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. From a source of mine, they sent me that interview with B-Hop. He was right there when he did it. I think. And he sent it to me, and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. So it's just the timing of everything. And another thing too, the thing is, Mark Nash, what I'm tripping off of is it's not only the fact that Errol Spence pulled out because of an eye injury. I do believe he received an eye injury. I believe that to be real. But what's the coincidence of Ugas, his partner, the guy who he was going to fight on that same undercard, he pulled out with the same injury. So, man, we know this some Al Heyman shit. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to my brother Mark Nash. Y'all please subscribe to Mark Nash's YouTube channel. And please subscribe to Lady Shan's YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my brother Punch Drunk YouTube channel, man. You know, you want to some controversy. I think of controversy. I go to Mark Nash. He be talking so crazy. Hey, but he has so many different diverse topics. And then, you know, Punch, man. Punch always come with the drama. You know what I mean? Punch. Hey, that's probably the only guy I know who received more death threats than me. But I don't know, Punch. I think I got you now, man. After yesterday, boy. Ooh, I show y'all some of these messages. Ooh, you won't believe it. Who else I got? Who else I got? Yeah, man. So, anyways, man, we did see It's Cold in the Wintertime. Shout out.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to It's Cold in the Wintertime. Anyway, let's get into the show, man. So, right now, man, you know, we got the Mean Machine versus. We're gonna pull this up. I did see the weigh-in today. And I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. These guys are 47 pounders. What we're gonna look at. These guys are 47 pounders. You know what I mean? These guys are 47 pounders. So, and I want to show you guys like just how healthy they look. How healthy they look. You know what I mean? And then when I see Errol Spence, you know, it's like to me he don't look good to me, dog. You know what I mean? Now I get it. You don't know anything, you know. He always come through in fights and he wins and he dominates. Yes, he does. But I never seen him look like this. Like, you know, he just didn't look good to me. He didn't look good to me at all, guys. You know what I mean? Like look at the Mean Machine. Now I can't play it, you know, because I don't want to get a copyright strike from the Zone. The Zone do not play. You know what I mean? But let me see, can I do a little bit of it? But if you look at him, he look ripped. Mean Machine look ripped right here, and we're gonna see Vergil Ortiz. You know, I got Vergil Ortiz stopping Mean Machine, by the way. Even though Vergil Ortiz, he don't have no defense. He ain't got no defense at all now. You know, Ortiz, you know, he fights like a typical old school Mexican. Just, you know, he gonna be right there, flat-footed. He gonna be right there to be hit. And I think what it is, the reason why is because Ortiz, he you know, he has faith in his power. You know, so when he has faith in his power, he just feel like I can walk through punches. Now look at Ortiz right here. He doesn't look like he's starving. He doesn't look weak. He doesn't look frail. You see what I'm saying? I want to show you guys something. You know, I got Vergil Ortiz winning this fight. I'm gonna tell you why. Why I got Vergil Ortiz winning this fight by knockout now. Kavaliiuskas got 18 knockouts. The boy can crack, right? And he dropped Terence Crawford. But he dropped Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford sitting there trying to prove a damn point and got dropped. Then he ended up getting Buddy out of there in the next 2 rounds. Stopped him. Gave him his first loss. But Ortiz, look at him. And Ortiz is 5'11". He's 5'11", and he doesn't look bad. Like if you look at Kavaliiuskas and the Mean Machine, and you look at Ortiz, they don't look bad, bro. Like, man, look at him, man. It look like look at him, dog. Look at him. The man look good. The man look like he, you know what I mean? Look, he didn't look at her. Look at her, brother. Look at her. You know, his face ain't sunken in, or he don't look weak. I don't know how he's making his weight though. I don't know how Mean Machine is making his weight. Not Mean Machine. Vergil Ortiz making his weight. He's 5'11", I think, and he's making it like, you know what I mean? He's making it like it's nothing. So let's go over here, guys. I want to see the face off. You know, of course. Now I got Ortiz stopping Mean Machine for the simple fact that his style make fights. Now, Ortiz, he got I think he has a WBO. I think that's either the gold, WBA gold. No, that's WBO, I think. That's a WBO title. Yeah, that's a WBO, because I have one over there. This is the WBO gold or international or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, look how good Ortiz look. Pause. Look how good Ortiz look. Look how good our Mean Machine look. These guys look like they abs, six pack. They don't look weak. They don't look weight drained. None of that. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, right? Now I want to go to Errol Spence's. Let's go to Errol Spence's Instagram. I want to show you guys something. I really want to show you guys something, dog, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm tripping. You know, I'm not hating. None of that stuff there. But I'm just saying the eye test. The eye test, right? Let's see. Damn. On Instagram. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm saying the eye test, man. Bro, it's a difference. I look at Ortiz. I look at Boots. And we do. This is another thing we have. This is another thing we have. Let's go ahead and pull this up too. This is another thing we have. You know, we see this here Tyson Fury dad talking about they might pull out the fight. We're gonna talk about this too, man. So as I said, I got the receipts. I have the receipts. As I said before, bro, I doubted this fight happened. Now I said this before John Fury even said this. We know this, right? But at least they got 2 fights. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go right here. Now let's go to Derek James. Let's go to Derek James. Let's go to Derek James. Let's see if he still got this picture right here. Now look at this, dog. Look at this. Especially when he got his head down. And this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade. This ain't no shade now. This ain't no shade. But especially when he have his head down, and then you look at Ortiz, you know, now he don't make the weight. They don't, you know, this the weigh-in. So they got to be 147 or under. Now look at him. And look at our Mean Machine. And then when I look over here, they like, man, this, I'm telling you, bro. I'm just saying to me. I'm just saying to me. Now, I could be tripping. I could be tripping now. I could be tripping. But I'm saying to me, you know what I mean? Shout out to Major Key Boxing, man. Please subscribe to my brother.
Hey, okay.
Major Key Boxing YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, guys. And guess what? Today is Shelton's birthday, man. So we got to hit the Ali bell for my brother. Give him a round of applause. Now, give him a round of applause. Now, I will say this here, guys. I'm just saying to me, you know, maybe it's me now. Maybe it's me. But I'm saying to me, Buddy don't look, you know, he don't look good to me. You know what I mean? I mean, he looked like an Ethiopian right here. Like he really, really shrunk in. You see what I'm saying? So did that have a lot to play with, you know, my eye? You know what I mean? And we got to cancel the fight. I don't know. I had to pull out. You know what I mean? His face looked sunken. You know, Mark Nash says his face is in sunken place, and this wasn't even a weigh-in day. Yeah, Mark, like again, I'm not saying that, you know, you know, cause I said on Nesta Gibbs show, I say, man, Buddy's struggling to make this weight. And he like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, yada, 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 yada. And I'm like, man, the eye test. I'm saying the eye test, bro. Like right now, this dude look like he's starving. And these guys made weight. And look how good he look. His face ain't sucking in. His face not sucking in. And they making this weight. And they look like they made this weight easy. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, I don't know who Errol Spence's strength and conditioning coach is or whatever, or who his dietitian is or whatever, man. But I'm just saying, bro, I've been watching boxing a long time, and just to me, I'm saying to me, this is my subjective opinion, but to me, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'm just saying to me, you know what I mean? Now, did that play a part in canceling the fight? Who knows? You see what I'm saying? Philip Fly say, you're right, coach. He looked drained. And listen, just like what Mark Nash said. Mark Nash, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. This wasn't even weigh-in. This was not even weigh-in. You see what I'm saying? This wasn't even weigh-in, man. Like Southpaw Killer say, Errol is weight drained. Like an MF coach, you ain't tripping, bro. He's been at the weight too long. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'll be shocked. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna say something else that you guys may think I'm tripping about. I'll be shocked if he have another fight at 147. If it ain't Manny Pacquiao, he can get. I'll be because I don't even see him in Terence Crawford fighting at 147. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Because bro, this right here, this man, listen. I'm just saying to me, you know what I mean? Now, I gotta address something right quick.
Hey, okay.
I gotta address something right quick. And I don't want you guys thinking I'm tripping, because I said I'm gonna chill out today. Today, Friday, I kind of been on fire past couple of days. Yesterday, I received a lot of messages. I'm still getting messages right now from trolls and PBC ass kissers and Alphabet Boy. Like, bro, they've been coming at me. I sit them back in body bags. We toe tagging and body bagging over here. We're not even playing with them over here. You see what I'm saying? But I said I'm gonna chill out today. I'm gonna just relax, chill out. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna just relax and chill out today. We're gonna go ahead and rock. But warning. If you are a PBC ass kisser and you mad at Coach Malachi Williams, you might not want to watch this live today. If you are an Alphabet Boy supporter and you've been in my DMs sending me threatening messages, you might not want to watch this live today. If you got offended because I was talking about your favorite fighter, you might not want to watch this live today. If you got upset because I exposed the double standards and the hypocrisy of certain YouTube channels, you might not want to watch this live today. If you get mad and you want to attack other channels like Mark Nash and Major Key Boxing and Lady Shade and Punch Drunk and other people and my co-host and more, because of what I said out of my mouth, you might not want to watch this show today. Because don't come at nobody but me. I am the one that's saying this. The views of Coach Malachi Williams and New Media Today USA Boxing does not reflect the views of anyone else I rock with. So if you have an issue with me, listen, you might not want to watch this show today because you know I care nothing about the trolls. I care nothing about the haters. I care nothing about the race-baiting narratives. What we're not going to do, we are not going to relent. We are not going to stop. You see what I'm saying? We will not back down. We ain't copping no deuces. We ain't taking no pleas. Tell the prosecutor we're going straight to trial. We picking 12. We picking 12. We're going straight to trial. We're going to take it to the door. This is how we say it in Florida. Take it to the door. When you say you're going to take something to trial, when we say we're going to take it to the door, that means we're taking it to the trial. They're going to have to run it. You got to run it today. You got to run it today with me. But this ain't no shade now. I come in peace. I come in peace. So I come in peace today now. I'm chilling. Now, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it.
Hey, okay.
Now, all I'm saying is, brothers, this here, man, Errol Spence, man, he didn't look good right here. And we do wish Errol Spence a speedy recovery, but I do believe that it was some crazy stuff that went down, you know what I mean, with Al Heyman in this phone call with Buddy. So, you know, hopefully this brother come back. They say that, according to Showbiz to Adult, he say his sources
Hey, okay.
tell him that Errol Spence will be back sparring next month. So he had a little small slight tip. So he'll be back sparring next month and he'll be ready to fight within the next 3 months or so. Come on, man. Come on, man. So this looks crazy. And you heard what B-Hop said. Let's go to B-Hop. Let's go to B-Hop. No, let's go to B-Hop right quick. You know what I mean? Because I said this when the news came out. I said, man, this shit don't sound right, bro. This shit don't sound right. And what made me suspicious was the fact that Ugas's partner, he got to pull out with the same injury. He had to pull out with the same injury. But not only that, guys, guess what? Guess what? They call him B-Hop Coons and Uncle Tom's now. Now, you know, if you say anything against the PBC Golden Cows, now you can call Crawford all kind of racial derogatory names and stuff like that, and that's par for course, according to those guys, right? According to those guys, that's par for course. But now, when you go at their favorite PBC fighter, now it's a problem. If you go at any PBC fighter, it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? I know because they came at me. You know what I mean? But I sit them back in toe tags and body bags. You know what I mean? You know me, man. I don't even play, man. I don't even play. But here you go right here. Here you go right here. Now this B-Hop. This be his hop. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up for you guys.
To be a thing where can the underdog prove himself to become the victim?
Let's see.
Obviously switching topics.
Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Let me pull this up, guys. Just in case you guys didn't see this interview. Just in case you didn't see this interview, guys. Now, this particular interview right here is B-Hop. B-Hop was talking to a channel called Little Giant Boxing. They got 105,000 subs. And B-Hop, and he asked B-Hop a question as it relates to about Errol Spence. So this is what I'm going to do, though. This is what I want to do, guys. I don't want to play it on here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So what we're going to do, I'm going to play it on my phone. And you know my phone, you know, I have the Bluetooth going through the Roadcaster. I have the Bluetooth going through the Roadcaster, guys. So we're going to go ahead and that's connected. Let's turn this off, disconnect that right there. And I want you guys to hear what B-Hop had to say. And see, does he sound very similar to me? See, does B-Hop sound similar to me? Now, he was a little bit calm when he said it and all of that stuff there, but he sounds very similar to me, you know what I mean, in the aspect of this sounds very fishy. And Mark Nash never talked about it too. Him and Major Key, they talked about it on their channel as well. So anyways, let's get the let's see, 3-minute mark.
And I think Moore will agree with me.
Check this out, guys.
I think that when the fight gets into the deep waters, and not the championship round, the deep waters of it, you will see.
Here you go, guys. The guy gonna ask him a question about Big Fish.
B-Hop obviously switching topics. Errol Spence, he had a tour.
What you guys hear this?
Pulled out of that fight against Pacquiao. What do you make of all that?
Only thing I can do is listen what you said to me and listen what I've heard. But that's conversation, and that's what they said happened. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not true. I like Spence. I respect Spence. I know he always ready for any challenge. But I just think I just have some suspicions about this whole thing, to be honest with you.
The man said he got some suspicions about this whole thing, to be honest with you. Guess what? If I turn into an Alphabet Boy channel right now, guess what they doing? They call him a man B-Hop a coon. They calling him Uncle Tom, a sellout. This is what they saying about B-Hop right now. So let me get this straight. The man said that he has some suspicions about a young brother by the name of Errol Spence, about this particular eye injury that he allegedly received. You know what I mean? Right before the legendary fight he was going to have with Manny Pacquiao. He got a little small tear. Now we know after the surgery, oh, it was real small. He's going to start back training next month. This is August. He's going to start back training next month, and he's looking forward, according to Showbiz Deal Dope. Now, not according to me, but according to Showbiz Deal Dope. According to Showbiz Deal Dope, Mr. Big Fish is going to start sparring next month. So it was a little small tear. And then coincidentally, Ugas's Fabian Maidana hit the guy who Ugas was gonna fight. All of a sudden, coincidentally, he get the same injury and pull out. We ain't seen heard nothing from no doctors. I come outside with a patch with a band-aid on my eye. Yeah, this is proof. You know, this is what one of the Alphabet Boy channels say. This is proof that this is what happened to Errol Spence. Nigga, please.
Because I just think that the way it manifests and came out suddenly real fast and no one knew it before is to me just, and I've been around a long time and I understand certain things that's said because of other things. I'll just say stay tuned if you hear something else other than what everyone was given or was told. I think it's more to the story than what it is. But
now, this is the thing. This all B-Hop said. He said, listen, he think it's more to the story than what it is. He believes it's something else that's going on that we don't know about. And guess what? The Alphabet Boy supporters. Let me tell you something, man. I got something for y'all. Where the trolls at? Trolls, where are you at? If you are in the building today.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, boy, we toe tagging and body bagging and sending them back to the other side. That's what we doing today. You trolls, you garbage ass, yada, 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 who hit me on my DMs, sending me threatening messages. I got something for you today.
To this day.
We are not playing.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is.
Say it again. Say something else.
I said we are not playing.
To this day.
It is what it is.
Hey, okay.
Yes, sir. It looks very suspicious, trolls. B-Hop, the legendary Hall of Famer, has spoken, and he has said this whole thing looks very suspicious. Now you guys are calling B-Hop a coon. Some of you calling him a raccoon. Some of you calling him a possum. Some of you are calling him, you beta males. You all in your feelings over there. You Alphabet Soup Boy channels. Your supporters are some of the slowest dark-winged duck turtles I've ever seen in my life. Dude, let me tell you something. That shit over there is weaker than sugar water. You see what I'm saying? You can save your threats, save your trolling, save your whatever you got. It's not working. You would not run me off this platform 6 days a week, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Friday. Coach Kavaliiuskas, New Media Today, USA. Boxing, we gonna be here, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep my foot on your necks because guess what? I'm gonna win this war. I will win this war. Like Nas told Jay-Z in the song Ether, I will not lose. I would not lose this battle. I promise you that. And I will win the war because you cannot defeat me. You want to know why? Because your narrative is flawed. When you have flawed narratives, you cannot stand on the foundation of truth because everything that you're standing on is a lie based on your subjective, biased-ass narrative. That's why you can't win. Yeah, that's why you can't win. Fatality. That's why you can't win. And this is what it's going to be. When you bring your ass over here, fatality. We're going to body bag your ass and toe tag you and send you back to where you come from. And I mean that.
Say hello to my little friend. Got him.
Really though, shout out to my main man Mark Nash.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Mark Nash said B-Hop has been a stand-up guy. Now he's a raccoon. I had the receipts. I can show it to you. Bro, I can show it to you. I promise you, dog. I promise you. He said some people hate their own kind. He said, Mark, hey, sorry that Mark. He said some people hate their own kind. Why? Because because he have his own opinion based on experience. He forgot more boxing than they ever learned. Respect this man. He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. He is a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. And Mark, you're right about that though. Mark Nash say, Coach. He said gunshots weak as F, respectfully. All right, Mike. Okay. I gotta spice it up then. I gotta spice it up. I got damn Mike Nash saying my gunshot weak. Okay, so I gotta go get the big guns. I'll be back. Hey, shout out to Mike Nash, man.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, man. So B-Hop, because of his opinion, right? Because of his opinion, he got to be all these different racial terminologies and stuff like that. Now, the problem I have with this stuff, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, because you say you fighting racism and you started because you want to fight racists, but then you turn around and become that what you say you fighting, but then you attack. We doing this for our own people, but then you attack your own people by calling your own people the same names that the people who you say this, who you supposed to be attacking. Like if you did not have a double standard, you wouldn't have a standard at all. But we're gonna get off of the race stuff.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Southpaw Killer for dropping out quarter of a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I think Slenderfish is moving up and Aldo's preparing for Pac-Man and Floyd too. And Floyd too. They need Floyd to save them again. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, yo, Mark, yeah, man, yeah, email me some of the gunshot effects. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Like, Floyd Mayweather is the Floyd Mayweather is the PBC. Floyd built the PBC off of his skill set and talent. So people, so I know what people say, yeah, man, you go to the PBC, where it's at. You see what they doing. Well, we know they fighters getting allowances. We know that. I was on the Boxing Voice with Nessa Gibbs. Abner Mares is on there. And he was saying that Caleb Plant probably touched about $2 million on fighting Caleb Trucks, which I doubt that. And I told Abner Mares himself, I told him on the line, I said, listen, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Caleb Eggplant is a $750,000 fighter, period. That's what I said. And, Abner Mares worked for the PBC. So people saying, yeah, man, Abner, everybody in the PBC love Al Heyman. Listen, if you work for somebody, you better not say anything bad about your boss. Because if you do, guess what? He going to put your ass on the shelf. You ain't going to get no more fights. And if you can't get no more fights, you can't eat. And if you can't eat, you can't pay your bills. And the only way that fighters make money, they have to fight. You see what I'm saying? So it's not beneficial for you to talk bad about Al Heyman. So don't tell me because ain't nobody talking bad about Al does not mean that they want to say some bad shit about him. It's just that they can't because Al Heyman is in the power position. He's in the power position. This is why Terence Crawford don't say nothing bad about Bob Arum. Bob Arum is paying him $5.5 million a fight, irregardless of who he fights, right? So Bob say all kind of stuff like I'm losing money on Crawford. He ain't saying nothing racial about Crawford. The only time somebody said anything racial about Crawford was black people on the internet, other black YouTube channels on the internet. You see what I'm saying? So, but outside of that, they're like, okay, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got one more fight. We out of here anyways. So just think about it. It won't be advantageous to bite the hand that feeds you. Study Don King. Don King had his fighters. So them PBC fighters move like, it's like Al Heyman got the Don King blueprint. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Troy Graham.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, you hit the nail right on the head, Troy. You say B-Hop is really pro-black. He took charge of his career. Yes, he did. They don't know nothing about Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins is the epitome of standing on your square in boxing. He took control of his career. He was his own promoter. He was his own manager. You see what I'm saying? And that's what B-Hop did. Now he used to be under Don King as well. Once his contract was up with Don King, B-Hop left. No one knew that B-Hop was going to be the Hall of Fame and the legendary fighter that he turned out to be. No one knew that. No one saw that. No one saw that coming. You see what I'm saying? Rachel said, let us see what they say about Al in 10 years. Rachel, I tell you what, let us see what they say about Al in 5 years. Let us see what they say about Al in 5 years. My brother say, let's talk about Rigo fight. Yeah, the Rigo fight. I like Rigo. I like Rigo in that fight. I like Rigo in that fight. You know what I mean? I like Rigo in that fight. I don't know if it's gonna be a knockout or anything, but I like Rigo in that fight. We're gonna talk about the fight though. We're gonna talk about it. Jerome Benjamin said Abner Mares playing company guy. Damn fool. He only a basic pay retainer to this day. Yes, he is. To this day. Yeah, Abner Mares, he can't really say nothing. He's what you say, Lady Shan?
Hey, okay.
He was diplomatic when asked if he's staying with TR. He out of there. Yeah. He was diplomatic. Yeah, he out of there. I know he out of there because I spoke to someone. My sources on that side of the fence already told me. I already know what time it is. You know what I mean? Halim, you always talk about salute the Don King. He always talk about salute the Don King. Hey, shout out to my man Huggy Bear Diallo Huggy.
Hey, okay.
Hey man, listen, man. Salvador said Rigo too old though. Hey, Rigo might be just as old as King Kong Ortiz. Rigo old as hell. He old as hell. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt though. Zolife 813. What you say, fam? You say Austin Trout fighting tonight? I don't know. I don't know if Austin Trout fighting tonight. That's a good question. Carlos Mendoza, what you say, fam? Alphabet Boy hating on Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley, Jamel Crawford, B-Hop because they don't follow the Alphabet Boy narratives. Nah, that's it. And they always call him coon, Uncle Tom, sell out, this and that, yada, yada, yada. He don't bump this head. So let me get this straight. You can have an opinion about anybody you want to have an opinion about, but then as soon as someone have an opinion about a PBC fighter, these beta males, they get their feelings and emotions in a bunch. I'm telling you, dog, like, I'm so happy that I don't have none of them dudes running their ass over here. Because I had a couple of them on this platform one time, right? I don't rock with them. I'm just being honest with you. I don't rock with them. Just being honest, dog. You on the other side of the street. Don't rock with you. Because I don't push the narratives. I don't push the narrative. Shout out to Carlos Diaz.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Carlos says, I love B-Hop, but he's been around De La Hoya too long. Yeah, but, what you mean by that? From a business standpoint, if he's eating, he's making money with De La Hoya, all the personal stuff that you may... See, this is the thing, guys. I'm going to tell you something that I learned. When you got to know how to separate personal feelings from business. You got to know how to separate how you personally feel from business. Now, that's very hard from the average person to do, right? Because if you feel personal, if you got a personal issue with somebody, emotions get involved. And more than likely, if you have a personal issue with somebody, the emotion of anger gets involved. And then because of your anger, it clouds your vision and it won't allow you to make good business decisions based on your emotions. So I have people that I talk to that I don't even like. And I have people that I talk to that don't like me. I'm not saying on YouTube. I'm just saying just in like on my phone. I may have someone who I don't even rock with, who I don't even like, that I talk to on the phone. You know what I mean? Nobody on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, I'm not talking about you guys. But I'm saying, like, I may talk to somebody on the phone who have my number, who I really don't rock with. But guess what? I don't really dig them too tough. They don't dig me too tough. But for some reason, we end up on the phone somehow as it relate to business. So I know how to separate the two. You see what I'm saying? I know how to separate the two. But PBC Fanboy said,
Hey, okay.
I was making fun of Spence's eye on 7-8 bomb and got blocked. Yeah, what you expect? What you expect? You know what I mean? So he said Crawford could have been one of the faces of boxing if Mr. Cancer had not blocked fights with his champs. Yeah, he could have. He could have. But man, you know, he blocked the fights. I mean, what can you do? You know, but hey, he get paid $5.5 million a fight. And he found this out after the fact. You see what I'm saying? After the fact. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. He gonna be out of there. He gonna be out of there for sure, though. But anyway, let's get back to B Hop.
It's true. I just wish him a speedy cover things that's said because of other things. I'll just say stay tuned if you hear something else other than what everyone was given or was told. I think it's more to the story than what it is. But if it's true, I just wish him a speedy recovery, but I had to say that first because I want to be the first one that people say, well, what did I know that everybody else didn't know? Or what did I know that few other people did know, but nobody was bold enough and brave enough to say it. And again, if it's the case, then I think we all should see it.
Well, what do you think?
So basically what he's saying is Bernard Hopkins heard and hearing something else. Hearing something else. He knows something else that other than the official story. Other than the official story, he heard something else. He knows something else.
Hey, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now, Troll, I see you. I see you, Troll. I see you, Troll. Guess what? If you want me to acknowledge you, sir, you're going to have to drop a half a dub on me. And then I'll put you on the wall of fame and address you. Other than that, you get no shine today, Troll. Alphabet boy, and I'm looking at your avatar. Your avatar funny as hell. I see you got an avatar of Twerkinator. Let me know when he gets pregnant and y'all when you had your baby. Let me know when you had your baby. Yeah, I said it. I went there. Crossing all lines. You know how they say, look, man, there's certain lines you're supposed to cross. Man, I cross all the lines when it comes to the other side because they ain't got no chill, so I ain't got no chill. I can do this all day. We cross all lines. Like Lady Shan said, we burn down bridges. It is what it is. It is what it is. Burn down bridges, dog. You know what I mean? Hell, I ain't got no bridges, so I ain't got no bridges. I ain't got no bridges, so I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? We ride solo right now. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to what do you say? What's good with Brian Norman Jr.? Brian Norman Jr., who is that? What about him? What about him? Southpaw Killer, what that is? Southpaw Killer, Austin Trout. Let's check this out. Austin Trout. Austin Trout fights when? Hey, when does Austin Trout fight? Is that the night? Is that the night? I don't know. Is that the night? He said, told Bart, let's say, Malachi, draw the lines. No, man, listen. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let's do this. B-Hop knows something.
What do you think might be the other issue? Maybe not the eye.
It could be a lot of issues. It could be business. It could be lack of. It could be a lot of things. I mean, the whole thing is right now is considered. This was been told, and most people probably will believe it, and most people will never even dare to question it or say, "Well, give me a little details of it."
B-Hop saying that it could be a variety of things other than what the official story was told about Errol Spence's eyeball. It could be business, or it could be lack of business. What, Merrill Dixon, what you say, fam?
Hey, okay.
He said you could hear it in Hopkins' voice. He knows Spence lost his balls. It could be business. Again, Uncle Al, you know what I mean? You know, he probably told Big Fish, hey, Big Fish, Al, what's going on? Big Fish, Al, what's going on? Al, I hurt my eyeball. I need to pull out. I ain't looking too good. You see what I'm saying? Bro, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, fam. Look at this. Especially when he put his head down. Look at this. This is not even on the week of the fight. This dude ain't looking good. But look right here though. Look at Vergil Ortiz. This is the weigh-in. Look how Vergil Ortiz look. This is the weigh-in. Look on the Mean Machine. Look how good he look. This is the weigh-in. And then you go here, and this is not even fight week. This 6 days ago. And look at this. I'm just saying that's just me. You see what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, that's just me, dog. That's just what my eyes tell me. And then if you look at Manny Pacquiao, and if you look at the Pac-Man looking good, face looking full, happy. You see what I'm saying? Malahite.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Malahite for dropping that quarter of a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Malahite says low pre-sale pay-per-view sales prompted the eye injury. Bruh, this is what Big Hot probably saying. It could be business or it could be a lack thereof. You see what I'm saying? Or King KO, what you say, fam? Could be that Spence got his ass whooping sparring and had problems making weight. Listen, you know what? Well, we know when one of his sparring partners was putting them paws on him. That's how he got that torn, the slight tear in his retina. So we know that. He didn't get it just from watching Housewives of Atlanta. It ain't like he was home with his remote control. Oh, I'm watching the Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, my eye hurt. Ow, call Al. Big fish down. Al, sun rolled my eyeball. I watch Housewives of Atlanta, and all of a sudden I think I got to tear my retina. Nah, he got that because somebody was putting them paws on him. You see what I'm saying? So he said, are you going to play the rest of the video? Absolutely.
I'm the type person, if something happened to me, I'll show an x-ray to the world about I'm the type person, if something happened to me, I'll show an x-ray to the world of boxing. Let them know, look, I'm ready to fight. I got an x-ray, look. It's a hairline fracture or it's a straight cut through broken bone. Because, you know, when there's, and let me tell you something, a detached retina or a slight detached retina is no joke. You got to take that serious, and nobody will want to play and say they have something that they don't have. They're like somebody say they got cancer and they don't have it.
Well, it's not a detached retina. It was a slight tear. So I just want to correct that.
Right. So I'm just saying, I'm always suspicious about things coming out of nowhere. And I know most people are gullible, and they would eat it and they would take it and they would repeat it. Like, I don't repeat anything. I'm conscious of repeating anything that that I don't have more to it. And I got other questions, or I got other reasons to think different. And
now, you heard what he said? He said he knew that they'll just put that out there and people will grab onto it and repeat it and keep saying it and yada, 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 yada. Us over here, we didn't go for it though. See, what they thought was, this is what it was, right? This is the oldest trick in the book. They tried to hit us with the okie doke, the old sympathy card. They want to come with the sympathy card. Oh, man, you know what it is. See what it is. See what had happened was, we going to go ahead and throw that out there like that there and say that, your eyeball hurt, a slight tear in the retina. You see what I'm saying? And everybody going to be like, we going to feel sorry for it. They're going to be kind of doubtful. So he heard me cooking his ass. Next thing you know, he come out of the hospital the next day or surgery the next day. He got a patch on his eye, took a picture of his eye, showed that he got it on there, put it up there for the Alphabet Boy channel supporters and the PBC ass kissers to see. And then they going to go online on the internet and be like, yes, this is proof. This is vindication. Nigga, please, that's the oldest trick in the book. It's the oldest trick in the book. Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got no little slight tear in his retina, but that sparring partner was putting them paws on that boy. That sparring partner was putting them poles in that boy. He looking like an Ethiopian. He looking like an Ethiopian right here. You know, the man looking like an Ethiopian right here, bro. Look like he ain't had a meal in 6 months. He looking like an Ethiopian right here. And when you look at Ortiz, he looking good. He look like he just ate a T-bone steak. He looking good. Looking like he ate a porterhouse. And this is fight week. This is the weigh-in, the day before the fight. And then I come over here. This here looks sick. This looks sick right here. That's all I'm saying, dog. Call it the way you want to call it.
I'll say that, like I said, if it's the case, then I wish Errol Spence a speedy recovery. I think he's a future Hall of Famer. Just been getting bad deals. If that's the case on that issue. If it's something else, then somebody else will reveal it. If not, then it will go away and hopefully they'll reschedule. But there's nothing to play with.
So B-Hop saying, he also said in his interview that, man, if it was someone like me, I would show the x-rays. I would show the x-rays. You see what I'm saying? I would show the x-rays. So just show that, hey man, you know what I mean? Because listen, I can't go for that. The reason why I can't go for it, dog, I'm gonna tell you why I can't go for it, dog. I'm gonna tell you why I can't go for it. Coincidentally, Fabian Maidana ended up having to pull out of his fight with the same goddamn injury. And now, conveniently, Ugas get to move up and fight Manny Pacquiao all of a sudden. What's the chances, dog? What's the chances of, let's say me and Errol Spence, let's just say me and Terence Crawford fixing to fight each other. I'm going to fight, boy. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna get the brakes beat off of me, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to fight Terence Crawford. I got the belts. Terence Crawford wants to fight me to get my belts. I'm struggling. I'm shaking like booty meat in training camp. I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm starving, looking like an Ethiopian. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, I got to call my promoter, my manager, or whoever the hell he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? You know, call Al Big Fit. Al, I'm getting the brakes beat off of me, dog. It's video footage out there. And then they put the video footage out there where he getting his ass whooped. All of a sudden, they snatched the video footage. So the video footage of Errol Spence sparring, where he was sparring the dude who's supposed to be a baby version of Pacquiao. A baby version of Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? He's sparring this dude, right? He's sparring this dude, and now all of a sudden, goddamn it, he got a slight tear in his retina. We got to pull it out. We got to pull him out the fight. You see what I'm saying? And then coincidentally, Ugas got a fight. Now check this out. Just imagine this conversation. Just imagine this conversation, though. Imagine this conversation. You get a call. You Fabian Maidana. You like, God damn, dog, but I got a chance to become the super WBA welterweight champion of the world. Al Heyman call. They say, Nestor Gibbs say Al Heyman don't have no phone or he don't have no Android. I don't know how Nestor Gibbs know that since Ness ain't never met Al Heyman. Never met him, so I don't know how he know that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how he know that. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Ness. You know, they do say that he's on the PBC payroll. I told him that on the show. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Ness anyways. But anyways, yeah, so Al Heyman call you. You know, I got my trusty sidekick right here. I'm going back into time, pulling out my sidekick. Al Heyman call you. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, hey, listen, check this out, baby boy. Check this out, baby boy. Listen, Big Fish man down right now. His eyeball down. Oh, that's messed up, Al. That's messed up, man. So what's going on, man? Can me and Ugas get pushed up onto the main event? He said, nah, baby boy. The fight's still going on. What you mean the fight's still going on? If Errol Spence has pulled out because his eyeball hurt, you see what I'm saying? What do you mean the fight's still going on? What about me and Ugas? He said, ain't gonna be no you and Ugas. What do you mean? You got something wrong with your eyeball too. Well, there's nothing wrong with my eyeball, Al. I'm fine. I said something is wrong with your eyeball. Well, there's nothing wrong with my eyeball. Boy, I said something wrong with your eyeball. I'm the one got you niggas on the allowance over here. We know the PBC fighters. We know y'all get an allowance from Al Heyman. I'm going to cut your allowance off. Now, you know you're not one of my top fighters. Now, I cannot have Mr. Big Fish go in that ring because he getting his ass whooped, his eyeball hurting, and he can't fight. So we going to pull him out, and we going to move Ugas to fight Manny Pacquiao instead of Errol Spence. But what about me? Who am I going to fight? You ain't going to fight nobody because you pulling out too, because your eyeball, you got the same injury as Errol Spence. But Al, there's nothing wrong with me. I said you got the same injury as Errol Spence. Okay, Al, okay. Bam. Just imagine that. Just imagine that conversation. Imagine that conversation, dog. Imagine that conversation. Fabian Maidana. Now, guess what? We ain't seen no pictures of Fabian Maidana. Now, hold on. I'm finna show y'all. I ain't playing over here. Hold it. I'm finna show you right now because I know y'all think I'm tripping. But I'm not tripping. I'm fixing to prove a point right here. Hold on. Let me close this. I got something running in the background. I need to close that. Hold on, guys. Yeah, matter of fact, we ain't gonna say. We're gonna close this. Hold on, guys. I gotta close something. I have my Camtasia up. Camtasia. I got iMovie up. Close all that. Okay, listen. I'm fixing to show you something though. I'm gonna get to the super chat in a minute. I'm fixing to show you something. Because y'all think I'm capping. So here we go. I'm fixing to show y'all I'm not capping. Let's look up. We finna go to Fabian Maidana. Now, there's nothing. We ain't seen no videos, no pictures. Let me see. This him? This another one him? We ain't seen no video. Okay, that's old. Sorry about that, guys. That's old. I was looking at something. We ain't seen no videos, no pictures. We're going to go to Premier Boxing. We're going to go to Premier Boxing. We go to their website. It ain't nothing official. It ain't nothing official about Fabian Maidana. That he got the same. Like, bro, what's the chances of something like that happen? Shout out to Tony Boswell.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to my main man, exclusive. Shout out to my brother exclusive, man.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Martin Ramos. What's going on, fam? What's up with you, fam? Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something. Tony Boswell say much respect to New Media Today USA Boxing in the chat. I'm not saying he ain't. Just saying sparring with no headgear 2 weeks before the mega fight doesn't seem smart. But Manny with a belt brings more attention to the pay-per-view. You know what though, Tony? That hasn't been confirmed that he was sparring with no headgear though. Where did that rumor come out at? You feel me? Like, has there been anything official that Errol Spence was sparring somebody without no headgear? He said you do know it's a picture of Fabian eye on Twitter, don't you? If it is a picture of him wasn't up there yesterday. All that means they playing it to the bus out. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that means. They playing it to the bus out. Wasn't up there yesterday. Anyways, shout out Thomas Jones for dropping that $2.99 super chat on your boy.
Hey, okay.
He said just getting in. Salute, coach, in the chat.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
So just coincidentally, you got two fighters who fighting on the same day, sustain the same injury. And conveniently, Maidana gets moved up. Ugas gets moved up to fight Manny Pacquiao. So now Ortiz, not Ortiz, but now Maidana is on the sideline. Big Fish is on the sideline. Ugas and Manny Pacquiao are gonna fight each other. And Ugas is the same guy who has Manny Pacquiao's belt, the WBA Super. He got elevated. He got the same belt that was stripped from Manny Pacquiao. That's a damn coincidence. That's a huge coincidence. Ain't nothing over here on Maidana's Instagram page. Nothing over here. This is Instagram. TNT Maidana. Now, dude in the chat say that there's a picture of him on Twitter. Let's go look at Twitter then. It's all some BS. Let's see, can we find him? See, can I find him? Hold on. Let's see, can I find him? Let me see, not Marcos McDonald. Let's see, can I find him? Let's see, can we find this dude? I don't know his Twitter handle. Anybody know this dude's Twitter handle? Let me know. Anybody know this dude's Twitter handle? Let me know. Now all of a sudden, oh, they got pictures of him out there. And another thing, because I can't find it. And another thing, I have to reach out to my sources too. I got some pretty good sources now. So, and another thing, now this guy coincidentally get the same goddamn injury. And now he's supposed to be sparring in training camp without headgear. I don't believe that. Is there any documentation or any proof of that? Is there any proof that Big Fish was sparring without headgear? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Juan Ramirez.
Hey, okay.
Salute to you, fam. Where did that come from? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. Where the hell that come from? This shit all over the place. Now Bernard Hopkins a coon. Now Bernard Hopkins tripping. I'm going to tell you something. These PBC fanboys and these alphabet boy ass kissers, these dudes here, man, these dudes are some of the most beta males I ever seen in my life. Y'all weak in the sugar water. Literally. Use a joke. Use a joke. Fall for anything. The old banana in the tailpipe. The oldest trick in the book. Now, the good news is this. This is the good news. This is the good news. The good news is we're going to have a fight right here. These two men right here, Vergil Ortiz, the young lion, and the Mean Machine, this going to be a good fight. This dude right here, Vergil Ortiz, he said that, I watched the interview of him, right? He said he had COVID. He said he had COVID. Let me see, somebody. Okay. He said he had COVID right before, someone just sent me a picture. Okay, this buddy I wonder how he got there, when he got there. I wonder how he got there when he got there. I got the picture right here. Got the picture right here of Ortiz. Also, he got this in sparring too. So Ortiz got this in sparring as well. What he was fighting without headgear too? How does he get an eye injury like that without headgear? So he done had no headgear too? So apparently McDonald and Errol Spence was sparring without headgear, and one guy and both of them get retina tears in their eyeballs. Let me ask you a question. Did this look like he got this in sparring with headgear on? This guy is preparing to have a fight, a championship fight. Does this look like a goddamn headgear a punch? Now, I don't box before for 5 years. I ain't never seen nobody get no injury like this with no damn headgear on. So apparently, what was he boxing without headgear too? Was he boxing without headgear? That's the question I want to know. Or did Al Heyman punch him in the eye? Hold on. I know what happened. Al Heyman called him. Yeah, what's going on, Al? Yeah, man. Listen, check this out, man, baby boy. Big Fish got to pull out the fight. Why he got to pull out the fight? Big Fish got to pull out the fight because he got a torn retina in his eye. He did? Yeah. Okay, man, but good. So can me and Ugas get pulled up? He said, no, y'all can't get pulled up. You know what I mean? You gonna have the same injury as Errol Spence. You're gonna have a very similar injury, a torn retina. There's nothing wrong with my eye, Al. I said you're gonna have the same injury. But Al, there's nothing wrong with my eye. I'm a warrior. We don't back out of no fights. He said, okay, come on in, come to the office. McDonald comes to the office. McDonald comes to the office because you cannot tell me this make it worse. You cannot tell me that this guy who was getting ready to fight for a championship fight, who sustained this injury in sparring with headgear on. Explain that to me. I ain't never seen that before. Not with no headgear on. Come on, man. So apparently, wait, was he boxing? This is a cut. So was he boxing? And was he boxing without headgear too? So rumor has it, Errol Spence was boxing in the gym without headgear. We heard he was getting his ass whooped in training. We heard that. He was fighting the Manny Pacquiao. So Maidana came in. Al Heyman sat him down. He said he ain't pulling out the fight. Mysteriously, after the meeting, when he walked out of the office, this what his eye was looking like. He got punched in the eye. Somebody punched him in the eye. I doubt if it was a sparring partner with headgear. He got called in the PBC office. Next thing you know, blah, I said you got the same injury as Errol Spence, and you're going to have to pull out of this fight. That's what I said. Oh, now I understand. Now I understand, Al. I didn't get what you were saying over the phone, but now that I'm right here with you face to face, I get it now. Come on, man. Man, come on, man. I mean, listen, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you. Now, Punch did say that, you know, us fans, we become conspiracy theorists. He did say that now. Now, Punch, you was right about that. Punch, you was right about that now. You was right about that. But goddamn it, this just too goddamn coincidental, dog. This just too coincidental.
Hey, okay.
That's all I'm saying, y'all. Listen, that's all I want to know. Forget that. Errol Spence, he had a torn retina, he had surgery. Okay, fine. Let's put Errol Spence to the side. Tell me how he got this eye injury, y'all. How do you guys think he got this eye injury? Please, explain this to me. Please explain to me how this guy, y'all, maybe y'all can educate me on something. Maybe I'm slow. Maybe, I ain't the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen. All I'm saying is this here. How he got this injury? Oh, I see the trolls in here. I see the trolls. How you doing, trolls?
Hey, okay.
What's going on, baby? I see y'all in there. Yeah, I see y'all in there. I see you. I appreciate you. Really do appreciate you. Feeling fly. What you say, man? Al Heyman bare knuckled him.
To this day.
Al Heyman, man. What Al Heyman did, man? Hold on, man. The me thought he said that's an uppercut on his injury. Johnny Blaze said he balled when he should have weaved. Bro, I tell you, dog. Boy, I tell you. Joe G said Vergil can beat Terence. Guess what? I would love to see that fight. Boss Life say, go ahead and just ring the alarm, coach. Warning to all the trolls. I see you in the chat. You might not want to watch this live today, sir. If you are a pro PBC ass kisser and you believe in call out, bit, I'm down to test man down. If that's what you believe in, you might not want to watch this live today, sir. You are in the wrong channel. You see what I'm saying? If you are a Alphabet Boy supporter and you want to come over here and troll, you are at the wrong channel. We do not like fanboys over here. We do not like Alphabet Boy supporters over here. We do not like PBC ass kissers over here. We do not like fanboys. So if you are a beta male, if you are a Al B. Short ass nigga, if you are a Keith Sweat ass nigga, if you are a Ralph Tresvant, man with sensitivity ass nigga, if you are a Chico and El DeBarge ass nigga, Christopher Williams ass nigga, and you are very sensitive, guess what? This is not the channel for you today, sir. You might want to take your ass back on the other side of the street. Care nothing about your feelings, don't want to be your friends, don't want to be down, and we will not pay you any attention. But you're free to stay, though. You're free to stay, because I'm sure that if I piss you off today, I will say something tomorrow that's going to piss you off even more. I care nothing about you trolls, dog. Care nothing about you trolls, you PBC ass kissers, you bait beta males, if you wear thongs at night and you are a man and you sit down when you take a piss, you might not want to watch this show today because this is not the channel for you, sir. This is not the channel for you. Apparently, you ain't got nothing else better to do because you should be over there on the other side of the street where the narrative pushing channels are at. All I'm saying is this here. It looked flimsy. It looked flimsy. It looks very flimsy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Dragon Leg, what up? What you say, fam? He say, hater are welcome here. No fanboys here. Rachel, what you say, sis? I'm an 80s baby. Key Square to Christopher Williams. Where the ish. Yeah, they was though. They was though. They was though. Open. I open. He says, if you moan when you wipe, this ain't for you. Jose says, we're gonna see where Vergil is at after this fight. Mean Machine dropped Bud and got a few rounds. Credit to Egidijus. Yeah. He did drop Bud. Now that is true. He dropped. You know, Bud say he didn't get dropped, but he did get dropped. Every fight, do you notice? Every fighter get dropped, say they didn't get dropped. Every fighter that get hurt to fight, no man, he really ain't hurt me, man. He ain't hurt me, bro. Everybody saw you get hurt. Hey, but Crawford, you know, y'all know I rock with Bud, but you know when Crawford said he didn't get dropped, boy, hush, you know you got dropped. Hey, that's just like I was watching this fight with Errol Spence fought Danny Garcia. It was a certain part of the fight. I think it was like the last 15 seconds of the fight. Errol Spence got hit by Danny Garcia. He caught him with that left hook, and Errol Spence like covered up. He turned around. He turned his back on Danny, and he tried to run. And I noticed none of the Alphabet Boy channels talked about that, but it's true. The video's still out there too. The video's still out there. Ronald Finkley say, are we in business? Let's go. Yes, we are. We are in business. All I'm saying is this here, man. Bro, I've never seen nothing like this. Never seen nothing like this before. That's all I'm saying. But this guy right here is the real deal. Now, I'm going to say something to you Vergil Ortiz fans out there. This is not going to be a walk in the park. This guy can fight. The Mean Machine can fight. Now, the reason why I'm picking Ortiz, because I think that the Mean Machine style is tailor-made for Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is a flat-footed, typical Mexican fighter, right? Sorry about that, guys. He has no defense. I'm not sugarcoating this. When I saw his fight with Mo Hooker, Vergil Ortiz literally does not have any head movement at all. And once he moves up and fight the more elite fighters, if he doesn't change that style, his ass gonna be in trouble. His ass gonna be in trouble. Now, I like Vergil Ortiz, but he has some defensive deficiencies that he needs to work on. Because the fight that I saw with him and Mo Hooker ain't got no pop. But Mo Hooker had the boy face welted up. But it is boxing, it happens. But I think what it was Vergil Ortiz, he probably didn't care anything about Mo Hooker's power, and he decided I'm gonna just walk through it. If he fights Terence Crawford, I promise you he cannot fight Terence Crawford like that. Now, I want to see Vergil Ortiz win this fight, and hopefully he can get the Crawford fight. I want to see that fight because I don't believe in babysitting these champions. I don't believe, they too young or they ain't ready yet. No, they ready. They ready. As soon as they put them gloves on, their ass is ready. So I think that the Mean Machine is going to give Ortiz a damn good fight. Mean Machine ain't no joke. The boy can fight. Vergil versus Mean Machine going to be two trucks colliding, coach. Exactly, stylistic-wise. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm finna say something. He's saying Lartley made Spence do a left face. I'm going to say something now. I'm going to say something. Dragon Leg says, dude, bro, I like the name. I'm going to say something. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Vergil Ortiz get hurt in this fight. Or maybe even knocked down. Now, I'm not saying he's going to lose, but this is probably going to be the hardest puncher he's going to face. He has faced up the park. This dude got 18 knockouts. This guy can fight. This dude can fight. Now, I forgot the YouTube channel. Yeah, Black and Brown says that Ortiz is gonna stop this dude. This dude won't see the 8th round. I don't know what round is gonna stop in. I don't know what round is going to stop in. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what round is going to stop in, but I do know this here. Vergil Ortiz's style is tailor-made for the Mean Machine, and the Mean Machine style is tailor-made for Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is a typical flat-footed, come-forward Mexican fighter. Like literally. You know what I mean? So there's nothing special about Vergil Ortiz. He's just a strong young kid. He walked through punches, and he's willing to take punches in order to get his shots off because he believes in his power. Now, the only problem with that is when you move up and you fight the upper echelon welterweights. So I want to see Vergil Ortiz and Crawford fight. My opinion, Crawford gonna stop this boy. He gonna stop him because he's gonna get hit with every goddamn punch in the book. But Ortiz versus Mean Machine, it's gonna be a damn good fight. And I'm gonna tell you something: Mean Machine can fight. But I got Vergil Ortiz. I think that because Vergil Ortiz, he has power in both hands. He can get you out of there with the left or the right hand. I just think that, if Vergil Ortiz can take Mean Machine's punch, who knows? Who knows? So I'm telling you, bro, this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. So for you pro Vergil Ortiz fans, this is not gonna be a walk in the park. If you see Vergil Ortiz struggle with this guy, I'm telling you, you slept on this guy. This guy can fight. He was damn good in the amateurs too. I mean, he's damn good in the amateurs. This guy can fight now. This guy can fight. He can fight. Ronald Finkler, what you say, fam? He said, what's great? Oh, he's speaking to Lisa Bells. And so what you say, fam? I like how they're moving Vergil slow. Yeah. No, but Verge wants to, he wants to fight Crawford. So I say let him fight Crawford. They need to fight. But Oscar De La Hoya and Robert Garcia, they did an about face on that. They did an about face on that. Because truth be told, Vergil Ortiz did call Crawford out. He said they wanted to fight him. And De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and Robert Garcia, they did an about face on that. They did an about face on that. You know what I mean? So not Vergil Ortiz, but his handlers. They were like, nah, we ain't going that way right now. But he's fighting Mean Machine. We know Mean Machine knocked Crawford down. 2 rounds later, he got stopped. 2 rounds later, he got stopped. Oh my God, he hit this dude with, I felt bad for this dude, man. Dude looked like he was about to cry. Felt bad for this dude. You know what I mean? But dude, bro, saying I'm a Vergil Ortiz fan, but I'm not sleeping on Kavaliiuskas. Nah, man, listen, this is going to be the best guy that Vergil Ortiz has fought thus far. Kavaliiuskas. Now, I got Verge beating him though, because I just think. But hold on. I think the Mean Machine can fight off the back foot. He can fight off the back foot. This is the thing, right? When you're fighting a power puncher, like Vergil Ortiz, the only way you're going to keep him off of you, you better have some pop in your punch. This guy right here has pop. This guy has pop, right? As you can see, Verge is taller than Mean Machine. I think Verge is 5'11", Mean Machine is 5'9", something like that. This guy has pop. So, can he get Vergil Ortiz respect? Because Vergil Ortiz is the type of fighter like this. Once he feels your power, Vergil Ortiz is like this. Once I feel your power and I see you ain't got nothing, damn all that head movement. I'm coming in there. That's my only problem with Vergil Ortiz. That's why I say Vergil Ortiz, he needs to stay the hell away. He needs to stay the hell away from Boots Ennis. Shout out to James.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a dizzub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Say hello to my little friend.
Robert, he says, Roberto Duran, Tito Trinidad, Canelo Alvarez, and Arturo Beterbiev all come forward fighters, nothing special. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Listen, the only thing is, James, Canelo, he has excellent defensive skills, upper body movement. Canelo has excellent, damn good reflexes. Like, he's so well trained that if he's standing in front of you, if you open yourself up offensively, he know how to slip that punch ever so slightly and counter you. That's the thing. Ortiz, he doesn't have those skills like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, okay.
He doesn't have those skills like that. But let me tell you something. Williams said it was a slip. No, it wasn't no slip.
Okay.
No, the referee said it was a slip, but he got knocked down. Listen, Terence Crawford, my guy, you know this, but I can't count for him. He got knocked down, dog. That was a knockdown. That's just like when we was watching the fight yesterday. We was doing a rewatch of Sean Porter and Ugas on Lady Shan's channel. Ugas knocked Sean Porter down in the 12th round. Caught him. Well, I think it was a right hook, overhand right or something like that. Knocked him down. Referee Jack Reese talking about it wasn't a knockdown. He slipped. Man, it was a clean knockdown. There was no body contact, none of that. He hit him, bop, Sean Porter went down. Now, he jumped right back up. He wasn't hurt, but that was a knockdown. You see what I'm saying? So, I just got to be honest, dog. I got to be honest. Vergil going to get DMX by Mean Machine. Stop and drop. Well, you like the Mean Machine? Wait a minute. You like the Mean Machine, huh? Hey, he said Robert Garcia has a tendency to train one-dimensional fighters. Vergil might be special, though. Got some twitchiness and power to him. Yeah, Vergil Ortiz does have twitchiness and power to him. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is there's nothing really special about him. You know, bro, if you study any of the Robert Garcia fighters, bro, they damn near fight the same way. What they do is they try to outwork you. They throw a lot of punches. They try to overwhelm you offensively with punches. They don't really work on defense too tough. Look at a perfect example. Look at when what my main man named Josh Taylor came over here and he fought what the dude was Josh Taylor just fought to become undisputed. I forgot his name. Guys, what's the name of the guy? What's the name of the guy who Josh Taylor just fought to become undisputed? Canelo's definitely a student of the game. He turns his head and avoids punches by centimeters. Yep. Like Ali did, although Ali made it look good. Yeah. Absolutely. James said, drop that cash out. Hey, man, I ain't betting, man. I ain't betting on that fight, dog. I'm just saying, I ain't betting on that fight, dog. I don't want none of that smoke. Hey, James, I don't want none of that smoke there. That Mean Machine and I ain't want none, because I know Mean Machine can fight. I know he can fight. I don't want none of that smoke, dog. I don't have a dog in the race on this, dog. You got me on that. You know what I mean? He said Crawford getting dropped just made Crawford into becoming a Hulk in the ring and stopping Mean Machine. Yeah, he stopped him 2 rounds later. He said, don't laugh, coach. Remember I said Vergil going down. Nah, I ain't gonna laugh, bro. Like, bro, I know Mean Machine can fight. And I know a lot of people don't know nothing about Mean Machine. His power is what's special. Yeah, Johnny Blaze, yeah, I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, like, when you just have power. A perfect example. Deontay Wilder had power. Ramirez, thank you guys, thank you. Ramirez, Jose Ramirez? Jose Ramirez and the Mean Machine fought. Watch that fight. Man, Ramirez was walking in the traps all goddamn night, the whole fight. Josh Taylor hitting him with counter left-hand pulls. And, man, that man, listen, man. Man, he was hitting that. Listen, Ramirez ain't have no goddamn head movement, bro. That's a typical Robert Garcia fighter. Jose Ramirez, thank you, guys. That's a typical Robert Garcia fighter. And Ortiz fight the same way. He fight the same way. That's all I'm saying, bro. So if he win this fight, he want to fight Crawford next, he's gonna have to improve drastically. Ortiz is gonna have to improve drastically. Robert Garcia, that's the only thing I don't like about Robert Garcia. It's like they don't work on defense over there. Jerome says, Mean Machine can box a little bit too. Yeah, he can box off the back foot. Yeah, he can box. And he got popped. That dude can hit, man. That's why I say don't be surprised if Ortiz get hurt in this fight. Now, I got Ortiz winning this fight because I just think that, I like the kid. Ortiz is a good fighter, man, good young fighter, man. He's strong, he looks strong. Look how strong he look right here, though. Look how strong he look. Look like he made this weight real easy, bro. He look like he made this weight real easy. Both of these men look like they would make this weight easy. They don't look like this guy here. They don't look like this guy right here. Both of these men, guys, look like they made this weight very easy. So Vergil is young, he's strong. So yeah, absolutely. He said yes, yes, Bond. Hey, oh, Hay is coming back. Oh, y'all talking about Hay. Wilder might get a fight with someone yet. He's in the ring. He's in the right age for Wilder if Ortiz is anything to go by. Okay. Morris Braun says Crawford kills Vergil right now. Late stoppage, clear or clear UD. You know, I have me personally. I have Crawford stop. He'll stop Ortiz. It won't go 12 rounds. It won't go. He has no defense. He has no defense to me. But I like Ortiz. He's one of my favorite fighters. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now I don't know what his arm reach is. But this is going to Jose Ramirez. Yeah, you know what I mean. So watch that fight. He was walking in the traps all night. I'm watching Josh Taylor. I said he's setting the trap for this dude. Man, walking in the traps all night, bro. He walking in the traps all night. And Robert Garcia, in that fight, Robert Garcia did not make adjustments. He did not make adjustments in the fight. And you can't fight everybody that way. That's all I'm saying. Ortiz is gonna put the ear muffins and go out the Mean Machine. Yeah, he probably gonna have high guard. He's gonna have high guard. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Philly Fly say, nah, Spencer looks sick, skin and bone, borderline anorexic. Yeah, man, they do. I'm just saying to me. Bro, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say the man looked great, but he didn't look great, dog. He didn't look great. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't. I'm just being honest with you. A-Man said, Mean Machine knocked down Crawford, who has no defense. Nah, he knocked Crawford down, but Crawford fought a different way. Crawford fought like a typical goddamn Mexican. Crawford was trying to prove something. Trying to prove that he can take this dude punch and all that stuff there. That's why. That's the only reason he did it. And, I don't watch a million of Crawford fights. Crawford don't fight like that. He don't fight like that at all. And then when he knocked Crawford down, what happened? What happened though? he got his ass out of there, stopped him. Beat the brakes off of him after that. Wasn't even close. He say Josh Taylor versus Ken Buchanan. Who wins? Man, I got Josh Taylor. Dog. I got Josh Taylor. He say it's hard because Vergil has dropped Ramirez a couple of times in sparring. Yeah, but this is the thing though. Vergil and Ramirez fight, but they're probably damn near similar. You see what I'm saying? They're probably damn near similar. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you about Mexican fighters. They have granite chins. Like one of my favorite fighters is Julio Cesar Chavez. Now I hated Sal Chavez when he was fighting. I ended up appreciating Chavez more as he got later into his career. Because my guy was Pernell Whitaker. And I felt like Pernell got robbed against Chavez when they said the fight was a draw. If you want to see a robbery, if you guys want to see a robbery that ended up being a draw, go back and watch Julio Cesar Chavez and Pernell Whitaker. Pernell stood right in front of him too. Chavez couldn't hit him. That was but Chavez was a Don King fighter, so Jonathan says on Coach Vergil catches a lot of shots in the guard. He does get hit. His defense is pretty good. But I was looking at if you look at the Mo Hooker fight. The Mo Hooker fight, Ramirez, you know what I mean? If you look at the Mo Hooker fight, Mo was hitting that boy, was hitting Vergil Ortiz, and his face was kind of welted up after the fight. But all I'm saying is this. I think the reason why maybe Ortiz was doing that was because once he felt Mo Hooker, sometimes if you feel a fighter's power, you just say, you know what, man, this dude can't even hurt me. And he just got reckless just trying to get him out of there. And he ended up pressing him out. And what I like about, I'm going to tell you something, these Mexican fighters, they tough. And they got a chin. Mikey Garcia got beat for 12 rounds by Errol Spence. He moved up 2 weight classes, and Errol Spence couldn't get him out of there. He said props to Crawford. Yeah, absolutely. He couldn't get him out of there. Mean Machine never won 1 second of a round after that knockdown. No, he didn't. He got stopped 2 rounds later, I think. 2 rounds later, he got stopped. Like literally, he got stopped. And Bud didn't change his style. He said, "I'm gonna fight him the same way that I got dropped in. I'm gonna fight him the same way." He was trying to prove that I'm stronger than you. See, that's what happened when you play hero ball. You trying to prove a point, man. You can make this fight a whole lot easier. If you look at the fight, Andre Ward was like, "I don't know what Crawford is doing. Why is he doing this?" He can make this fight easy because Mean Machine was right there to be hit. So I think stylistically, guys, the Mean Machine style is probably tailor-made for Vergil Ortiz. That boy Vergil Ortiz mean now. He mean. And I think that he has so much trust in his power that if I land one of my punches or a couple of my punches, you're going to change your whole game plan. He said Josh Saylor's the man at 140 and 147, the complete boxer. Well, we got to wait till we get to 147 to see if he's going to be the man at 147. You know, Vergil will be 100% I'm in this fight. He wasn't in the Hooker fight. No, but you know what, though? The reason why I think is because Vergil Ortiz, for what he said in the interview, he said he had COVID. He said he had COVID when he fought Maurice Hooker 2 weeks before the fight. And he had to stop training. He didn't pull out the fight like Tyson Fury. He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that. So I take that dude, listen, man, Vergil Ortiz tough, man. Vergil Ortiz tough, bro. And he's a good body puncher. Vergil Ortiz, he the real deal now. But Mean Machine can fight. Pernell Whitaker beat Chavez in my opinion. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. The whole world know that. The whole world know that. You know what I mean? And you guys know I got Sweet Pea behind me. You know I was a Pernell Whitaker fanboy. You know that. I love Pernell Whitaker. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. Peter Von Arx, boy beats his ass like Naughty Child after the knockdown. Yeah, he pressed him out. Shout out to my main man exclusive.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I got it on my. I don't have it on the computer. He said show the chat. He said show the chat. Show the chat the Spence photo I sent you. Nah, I don't have it on the computer, man. If I did, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to him. You sent it to my phone. I don't have it on the computer. Juan say Vergil is dangerous, but also dangerous to himself. I agree with you, coach. He needs some defense. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Vergil Ortiz is one of my favorite fighters now. The boy can fight. He tough. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something else about Vergil Ortiz. What I like about him. What I like about Vergil Ortiz is this. He is persistent. Bruh, one of the hardest fighters to fight is when you're fighting a fighter who is persistent. No matter what you throw at him, I'm going to keep coming. If you pause, if you hit me with a good shot, you know, and you wobble me, hurt me a little bit, I'm going to stay on my. Now, I never seen Vergil Ortiz get hurt, you know, but I think Mean Machine does have pop. He can hurt him. And I want to see how Vergil Ortiz responds. But he's young, he's strong, he can hurt you with from both hands. And I just think that he's relentless and determined. And a lot of times when you have a pressure fighter that's relentless and will not relent, sometimes it you know, he wear him down. He said, Coach, he went through Hooker. Yeah, he did went through Hooker. Yeah, he went through Hooker. He wasn't having any problems with Hooker. I was just saying that, you know, he was getting hit. He got hit. He was getting hit a lot in the Hooker fight. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Caesar. I believe that the only reason why Ortiz was doing that because he had the high guard against Hooker. Hooker was catching him through the guard though. Hooker was hitting him through the guard. He had the high guard as well against Hooker, and that Ortiz gonna put the high guard up. He gonna press you out, kind of like what Castaño did. Castaño did to Jamel Charlo. Kind of like what Castaño did to Jamel Charlo. He was coming in with the high guard, and then as soon as he got close, he let his hands go. You see what I'm saying? That's Ortiz. That's Ortiz. That's Ortiz. Ortiz will put the high guard on you. Remember, hey guys, remember the Castaño fight, Castaño and Jamel Charlo fight. Remember how he was doing? He coming with the high guard, and it seemed like that it was giving Jamel Charlo problems. But every time Jamel Charlo, exclusive side, Mr. Super Chat. Sorry about that, fam. No, I got it. I said that. Exclusive. Shout out to for the super chat, fam.
Hey, okay.
He said, show the chat the photo I sent you, coach.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, no, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it, fam. You probably missed it. He said, Coach, listen to me. Vergil Ortiz is going to get him out of there in 6. You think so? You think so? He say, Coach, what the fuck you say, fam? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Anyway, no, I had got the super chat. Unless you sent another one. Yeah, he said Vergil Ortiz is a strong fighter, and we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna see tomorrow. I got Vergil Ortiz winning. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that guy, we're gonna see. I just want to see how I play it out. But I just think Kavaliiuskas' style is tailor-made, kind of like Ortiz. But the Mean Machine does have better footwork. Sweet Pea Floyd continue that George Benson position. Yeah. Georgia Benton. Yep. Give opponents no windows or targets to hit clean. Ultimate ring generals. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another guy who was an ultimate ring general in that ring too, man. That right in front of you. What's my main man name? Not Bernard Hopkins, not Roy Jones Jr. One of my favorite fighters, man. What's the guy that Roy Jones beat for the belt? Oh my God, at middleweight. Man, my mind went blank, man. This guy's my favorite. He's one of my favorite fighters, like literally, man. It'll come to me. His picture is in my head. As a matter of fact, this is in my head. I gotta do this now. James Tony. There you go. James Tony. Thank you, Arlette. Shout out to Arlette.
Hey, okay.
James Tony, Arlette. Thank you. My mind just went blank. James Tony, bro. If you want to see somebody fight you in the phone booth, literally be inches away from you, you can't get a clean shot on him. James Tony. If you want to see somebody fight you in the phone booth, literally stand right in front of you, you won't be able to hit him. He will hit you as many times as he wants to hit you, and he'll pull your shorts down. Watch, and he did it. He's done it in the ring before. Watch Pernell Whitaker. Shout out to Jose. Jose, what you say, fam? Shout out to Jose, man.
Hey, okay.
For dropping out quarter of a dizzub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Please subscribe. You know what I mean? He said, no, the Hooker fight was competitive. Hook was touching him up although Ortiz was getting the better, sharper punches in. But Hook could have continued if he didn't break his hand. Yeah, Maurice Hooker did break his hand, but I do believe that Ortiz would have got him out of there anyways. The problem is when you're fighting a strong fighter like an Ortiz, you better have some pop. East Coast said, don't let this distract everyone from the fact that Errol ducked Bud just to duck Manny. Now, I know I've been banging on Errol Spence, not because of him, but because of his fanboys. But I'm gonna say this. I don't think Errol ducked Bud. I think, again, it's Bob Arum and Al Heyman. What you got to realize, East Coast, is this. Bob Arum and Al Heyman, ever since Bob Arum sued Al Heyman and won, he kind of like won a settlement because Al Heyman settled out of court. There's no coincidence why Bud has not been able to get these no PBC fighters in. And of course, they blame it all on Bob, but what about Al? You know what I mean? He says Spence Ortiz is still a good fight. Gino Bavero style. Yeah. The high guard pressure, the high volume puncher. Hook took the body. Gino Bavero, RIP. Yeah. Gene. Yeah, Gene Bavero. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Punch. The high guard style. And listen, hey, Punch, another thing too. Castaño did the same thing to Jamel Charlo. High guard. We're going to come forward. But again, if you guys want to see boxing, high IQ boxing, Georgie Benton, Philly Shell style boxing, watch the James Lights Out Tony. The man stand right in front of you, you're not going to be. Matter of fact, watch James Lights Out Tony when he fought Evander Holyfield. Watch James Lights Out Tony when he fought Evander Holyfield. Holyfield literally couldn't hit the man clean. Literally. Mean Machine is a better fighter than Mo. Yeah, he is. He's a way better fighter. And he has more pop. He has more pop. Major Key say, check your cash out, brother. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, shout out to my brother Major Key.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that dizzub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I like Vergil Ortiz, man. You guys, please subscribe to Major Key Boxing YouTube channel, man. Major Key has some phenomenal interviews. The celebrity trainers and fighters that I was able to be privileged to interview was because of Major Key in Troy. That's probably the only way I'm gonna get him, because that's probably the only way I'm gonna get him over here, because I'm kind of like I am a little controversial, and I do rub people the wrong way, and I get that. So the reason why I don't get upset, guys, that people call me coon, other times sell out, yada 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 yada. I'm gonna tell you why, guys, because I know that my style and the way I talk can rub people the wrong way. So I know that the way I talk can turn people off, and if I dish it, I gotta be able to take it. That's why I say, man, I don't block nobody. If I dish it, I gotta be able to take it. You see what I'm saying? And I can take it. That's why I dish it. So he say, coach, I heard in him. So he can't think straight. Yeah, man, I couldn't think of James Tony for nothing in the world, bro. But Arlette, thank you, Arlette, for thank you, Arlette. Thank you, sis. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Punchron said, yeah, James Tony was a scientist in the ring. Listen, James Tony, Pernell Whitaker, bro. If you want to see a master in the ring, watch Pernell Whitaker. Watch Pernell Whitaker, bro. Let me close some of these windows, guys. Sorry about that. Let me close. When I say windows, I mean my computer. Because Lisa Bell thought I was talking about real windows yesterday. Hey, she thought I was talking about real windows yesterday. So doggone Lisa. When I said I gotta close some of these windows, she thought I was talking about I'm gonna get up and close the windows in my house. Like literally, man. I can't make this up. So doggone Lisa, man. Lisa had me laughing when she did that, when she said that. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I close some now. I close some of the windows now. So this is what I'm saying, guys. If you want to see a scientist in the ring, watch Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez, the legend, senior. I think that fight happened in 1993. I was 19 years old at the time. 1993. And listen, man, Pernell Whitaker beat the brakes off that dude, man. Literally, he beat the brakes off that dude. Yeah, Tony and Barkley. Exactly. That's another classic. That's another classic. Ron Finkley said, hit the unlike button.
Hey, okay.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. James Lights Out Tony, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That guy right there, and watch him. I'm saying, if you want to see Philly Shell, I'm sitting right in front of you. Do you know what kind of skill set, reflexes, hand-eye coordination? When I mean hand-eye coordination, people who fought understand what I'm talking about. Your eyes are so in tune to the movement of your opponent that when you're standing right in front of him, you know exactly what he's going to do pretty much before he's going to do it. So when he get ready to throw his punches, you're like a step ahead of him, and he's slightly missing you. And it looks like, damn, I can hit him, because he's like right there, and your punches are glancing him, but then he slip it, come back, bap, bap, hit you clean. He know what the counter is going to be. The key to fighting in the Philly Shell, guys, in the phone booth, you have to know what the counters are going to be, because you can slip into a punch that's going to come directly and hit you. You can't teach. Bro, it's like, bro, you gotta have a skill set for that. You just gotta have a skill set for that, bro. That's all. Bro, I'm at a loss for words, because I'm just at awe when I think about James Tony. Now, when he fought Roy Jones beat the brakes off him. You know, boy, nobody beating Roy in that time. Bernard Hopkins, James Toney. I don't give a damn who. When nobody beating Roy at that time. You know, this before Roy got knocked out. So, but yeah, man, yeah.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to James for dropping out quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey,
Hey,
Leroy.
okay.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, he said Tony told Mike the body snatcher McCullum style after he couldn't hit him, similar to what Canelo did after his loss. But yes, excellent boxer. Yeah, man, he was excellent boxer, man. Bruh. James likes out Tony, man, the real deal, bro. Bro, the real deal, bro. He said Coach likes likes those bridges on fire before the bridge even built. He say call Al. Dude say Duran was better in the pocket than Tony. I don't know about that, bro. Nah, I don't know about that. Nah. I don't know if I agree with that, fam. Listen, I love Duran, Roberto Duran now, but I don't know about that, bro. You know, I don't know about that, bro. I ain't gonna go that far and say that Duran was better in the pocket than James Toney. Nah, I don't know if I agree with that. Major Key says,
Hey, okay.
James Toney in the works for months now on Major Key Monday. Yeah, that, bro, I gotta be on there for that, bro. I love James Toney, bro. He said Thomas Jones said he didn't have too much pop, but Winking Wright was good. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, I remember seeing Winking in the amateurs. We talking about the 80s, like 88, 89. Yeah, I was a teenager. I boxed like 5 years. Yeah, Wink was that guy coming out of Florida, out of Clearwater. Winking Wright was that guy. Punch say, how about Frankie Randall? Absolutely. Frankie Randall, listen, bro. He said, how about Frankie Randall? Hey, Punch, boy, you're taking me back, boy. You're taking me back, that boy. Punch, I say you're taking me back, that boy. That doggone Punch taking me back. Frankie Randall was a bad boy. Frankie Randall was a bad boy. As a matter of fact, let's see. I think, let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at I just pulled something up, guys. Hold on. Bear with me one moment. I just pulled something up because I'm actually looking at her email. Let me see. I'm trying to see something. Bear with me one moment, guys. Frankie Randall was a bad boy, though. He was a bad boy. Absolutely. Frankie Randall, Mildred Taylor. Frankie Warren as well was a bad boy. Frankie Warren was a bad boy as well. Sorry about that, guy. I had got distracted a little bit. Alex Skill said, and the blessings upon you, Punch. Such a funny fella. Reminds me of my friend's dad when we were kids. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. Caesar said, Coach, where does Canelo stand in James Toney and Whitaker defense? Man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Caesar, I am biased. I'm biased when it comes to the old school fighters. I'm gonna admit that. James Toney, I take James Toney over Canelo I'm talking about this Canelo in his prime. Canelo in his prime versus a James Toney. I got James Toney all day. I got James Toney all day, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Because the caliber fighters that Canelo has been fighting, and he fought some good fighters now. Canelo fought some good fighters. He fought some bum fighters as well. Facts. He fought some bum fighters as well, but he fought some good fighters. But man, he ain't fought no James Tonys. Nah. Lights out. Bro, just watch the James Toney fight. He said, thank you, bro. 85% credit to my man Troy, though. He already had those connections. Yeah. Absolutely. Shout out to Troy, man. East Coast say Arturo Gatti is the most game fighter of all time. His heart is unmatched. But Arturo Gatti get hit too much, man. Too many wars, man. Too many wars, bro. Too many wars. Bon Scott say, Coach, you making those trolls homeless. Yeah, I don't see him over there. I don't see him over here no more. Like I thought they was gonna be coming over here cooking. They watching the show though. They watching. Salvador Sanchez was good. Salvador Sanchez was great. He was great. Chavez did a line of coke inside the vacation. Inside the Vatican, true story. KO say Winky Wright was a beast. Yeah, Winky didn't have no pop though, but Winky was a damn good boxer. Didn't nobody want to fight Ring. Now you talking about Boogeyman? Didn't nobody want to fight Winky Wright because Winky Wright made all good fighters look average. He make all good fighters look average. If you look at like a lot of the Winky Wright fights, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, bro, when he fought on Trinidad and just, bro, like Winky Wright, man, he just made good fighters look average. Didn't nobody really want to fight him. They said he was boring. The same thing they said about Boo Boo Andrade today. Oh man, he got a boring style, you know, and he ain't fighting nobody. Yada 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 yada. They were saying that same thing about Winky Wright. He got a boring style. Yada yada. Ain't nobody want to fight that dude, bro. Ain't nobody want to fight Winky Wright. You know that's my Florida homeboy. He's from the Bay Area. You know what I mean? I'm from the Bay Area. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, Wink was a bad Wink was a bad boy, really though. He said Whitaker was an alien. No other explanation. As a matter of fact, this is a true story. And Major Key, you know about this. We was talking to Tommy Brooks, right? Tommy Brooks trained. He was in the corner with Georgie Bitton. Georgie Bitton is the one who trained Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker was one of the greatest fighters that the United States of America has ever produced. He was on one of the best Olympic teams that America has ever produced. You know, it was him, Mark Breland, Vanna Holyfield, was it Tibbs, Tucker? That was Tibbs or Tucker. I always forget who was on that team. Damn. Bear with me one moment, guys. I always forget who was on that team. You know what I mean? But Mark Breland was that guy, though. Mark Breland was that guy. He was like the best fighter on that team. I think that's 1984. 1984. I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old, guys. 1984. Pulling it up right now, guys, because I want to make sure. It's boxing team members. Yeah, 1984. Just want to make sure I got it right. Just want to make sure I got it right. That Olympic team, Mildred Taylor, Pernell Whitaker, Mark Breland. They had Frank Tate, Henry Tillman, Tyrell Biggs. And I think we had Evander Holyfield over there too. Evander Holyfield too. Bruh. Bruh, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like the fighters today, is there anybody that impressed me? Like when I watched this guy fight. Victor Bottle, what you say, fam? I'll go with James Toney too. Yeah, man, I love James Toney, bro. I love James Toney. Caesar said, "Come on, coach." Are you talking about Sophia? Salute, sis.
Hey, okay.
What you talking about? Come on, coach, with James Toney and Canelo, man, bro. James Toney all day, man. James Toney about circles around Canelo, and I like Canelo. Oh, you talking about Chavez? What about Chavez? Julio Cesar Chavez? Hey, you know what? I gotta watch that fight again, James. I gotta watch that fight again, man. Yeah, the body snatcher versus James Toney. I gotta watch that fight again. He say too much partying, beat Chavez. He was about 80-0. Yeah, Chavez is damn. What the hell Chavez record was? He was like 80-something-0 when he fought on Pernell Whitaker too. And I think Pernell was a heavy underdog. He was an underdog. Chavez Mildred Taylor, one of the best fights in history. Yeah, Richard Steele was the one that was he was the referee of that fight. Stop that fight. That was I think his trainer was Tommy Brooks. But anyways, back to what I was saying, guys. I had got sidetracked. Tommy Brooks said that when, Pernell Whitaker, as he got older in his career, he wasn't, he was on coke and he wasn't as serious anymore. When he fought, and I think Pernell Whitaker only had like 4 losses. I think he only had like 4 losses. Let me see. I think Pernell only had like 4 losses. Yeah, 4 losses. 46 wins, 4 losses. Pernell, 46 wins. No, total fights. He has 40 wins. He only had 4 losses. Now he didn't have no pop. Now he only had 17 KOs. But he was a hell of an inside fighter. But when he fought My guy right here, Felix Trinidad. Trinidad had them broke his jaw in the second round. I don't know if you guys know this. How do I know? This is what Tommy Brooks told us. Felix Trinidad broke Pernell Whitaker's jaw in the second round of this fight. In the second round. And he wanted to stop the fight. And Pernell Whitaker told Tommy Brooks, and you know I'm not lying, Mark Nash, and you know I'm not lying, Troy, and you know I'm not lying, Major Key. He said, no, man, don't start this fight. And then Tommy Brooks said, who am I to tell a man not to go out, not to go out on his shield, to stop a man from wanting to go out on his shield. He's never forget that Chavez Major Taylor as a kid. He fought him as a kid. Thought still stopped it unfairly, but Chavez gritty is in your face with supreme punch. Supreme punch and accuracy and head movement. I'm moving forward. Yeah, let me tell you something. I talked about Tommy Brooks about that. They told him to go out there and fight. Me personally, I think Major Taylor, because he was a far more superior fighter from a footwork standpoint, he could have just danced around the ring and stayed out of the way. But he was trying to, he was trying to go at him and fight and follow his, and his training, and he ended up getting, he got up. Richard still looked at him, and he was looking at his corner, and Richard still asked him some questions, and he was steady staring at his corner, and Richard still just waited it off because he didn't respond to him. You know what I mean? He didn't respond back to him. So, but anyways, Pernell Whitaker had his jaw broke against Felix Trinidad. What fighter do you know today? These fighters pull out for anything. Joe Calzaghe. Yeah, Joe Calzaghe was a bad boy too. He fought like Roy, and he fought Roy and them when it's past his prime, but Calzaghe was a bad boy. I would have liked to see him fight Roy Jones in the 90s. I would have loved to see him fight Roy Jones in his prime, and B-Hop and those guys. I would have loved to see that. You know what I mean? But Joe Calzaghe, he a bad boy. He beat him. He beat Roy and B-Hop, so he beat him. Regardless of what, he did that. I'm not gonna say I was a huge fan of his though. I wasn't a huge fan of his. I was pro-black at that time. I mean, I had the pro-black mindset. Hated white people at that time, so I was racist at that time. So I wasn't mad. I wasn't crazy about Calzaghe, to be honest with you. But he was a bad boy. You know what I mean? But once I snapped out of that mindset that I had, I have a great deal of respect for him. He's a damn good fighter. He's a damn good fighter. Cannot take anything. I mean, shout out to Calzaghe. Hit the Ali bell for him. And let's hit the Ali bell for Pernell Whitaker, man. R.I.P. to the champ. Absolutely. I'll never forget about Chavez Major Taylor as a kid. Yeah, fought him as a kid. Yeah, Sweet Pea legend, man. Sweet Pea legend. One of the best that ever did it and got away with it. Said Austin Trout won UD against Alejandro. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. He said, I thought Oscar beat Tito. I thought Oscar beat Tito too. To be honest with you, I think that fight happened in 1999. I thought Oscar beat Tito as well. Let me see. Let's look and see, guys. That fight happened in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I remember this fight. But B-Hop stopped him with a body shot. Lost to Shane Mosley, unanimous decision. Yeah, Shane gave Oscar De La Hoya that work. Fought right in front of him. That fight. Lost to him again. Yeah, 1999. September 1999. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya to me was really working, really working Tito. But I'm gonna tell you what lost the fight for him, Jeff. The 10th, 11th, and 12th round, he didn't do nothing. And I don't know what his corner told him, but I think that Fast Goes Tommy dropped gems. Yeah, he did. And I think that his corner, I think his corner told him, man, you got it in the bag, just stay away from that left hook. And that's what lost him the fight. Pugilism, well, with Major Taylor, 1 second left. Yeah. He said should have went to the cars. Yeah, I agree with that. With Major Taylor and Chavez. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? He says, I don't think he would have beat a prime Hopkins. Might have beaten Jones though. Who you talking about? Calzaghe? Hell no. Bro, Ain't nobody beating Roy Jones in his prime. Nobody. I don't give a damn who it is. Nah, that ain't happening. Nah. I definitely disagree with that. He said Oscar whipped Tito's ass. You know, and this is the thing, though. Trinidad was a Don King fighter, and Oscar was a top ranked fighter, barbarian fighter. Two different sides of the street, but they came together to make fights happen. That's what we're not seeing today. But now Pernell Whitaker fought with a broke jaw in the second round, and he went 12 rounds with Tito Trinidad. These fighters today, they don't have that grit like that. They don't have that grit like that. Listen, these fighters today, what fighter today that you know that have grit like that? He said, but Trinidad did nothing that whole fight. Yeah, but listen, but this is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Oscar got robbed in that fight, to be honest with you. I mean, I really do. I thought Oscar, you know what, back then, I'm gonna tell you how they used to judge fights back then too. You if you was a pressure fighter, if you was the guy that was coming forward, well, I can't really say that because Marvin Hagler fought Sugar Ray. He was coming forward the whole night, putting pressure on Sugar Ray, and he lost to a split decision to Sugar Ray in Vegas. But you couldn't beat Sugar Ray in Vegas at that time. So, certain fighters you couldn't beat in Vegas. De La Hoya was one of them. Chavez was one of them. Like, you really had to beat them. So it was kind of shocking that Trinidad edged that out. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, but these fighters today, they ain't built like that. They're not built like that. These fighters today ain't built like that. None of them. They ain't built like that. You know. I don't like this fighter, but maybe Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, well, he fought with that cut over his eye with Odo Wallin. I don't know. Maybe Fury. Maybe Spence. Maybe Crawford. You know, I can't say any of those guys. I ain't gonna say none of them. I ain't gonna say nobody. I don't see no fighter like that. I just don't see him like. I'm not even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say no fighter like that. Javi Santana say 15 rounds back in the day. Yeah. Gerald McCallum. Yeah, Gerald McCallum, man, was a bad boy. You know, Gerald McCallum is I think his sister is taking care of him right now. He's not doing too good. He said that ref had some excellent stoppages though. He stopped the fight that looked premature in Japan. And then the fight immediately collapsed. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. He says, unpopular opinion. Haney is the weakest of the 135-pound division, and Loma watches Teal. Well, the only way we're going to know if Haney is the weakest, you know, he would have to fight somebody. He had to fight those other guys. You see what I'm saying? We don't know who is who until they fight each other. We don't know who is who until they fight each other. Shout out to Rap Star. Shout out to Rap Star. Shout out to Rap Star. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We won't know if we won't know who is who until they fight each other. You see what I'm saying? That's why I can't really say this guy weaker than this guy and he'll beat this guy. Well, how we know until they get in the ring and fight each other? You see what I'm saying? Jeff Ross scored the last round for Oscar, and he didn't even throw a punch. The fix was in. Yeah. He says Deontay Wilder, I hate him or love him. He was getting the brakes beat out of him and never gave up. I mean, the fight ain't gonna give up. I mean, I would have loved to see. I wish the title never would have got thrown in. I wish it never would have got thrown in. Because I would have loved to see if the Wilder would have been able to go 12 rounds. Give a man what he wants. You want to go out on this shield? There you go. There you go. If I'm your trainer, man, you better not do this. You better not do that. I'm gonna let your wife know. Hey, man, I respected his wishes. That's it. He said, I think it was after De La Hoya that Whitaker got heavy into drugs. Yeah, Pernell was a bad boy, man. He got on that coke. Him and Mike Tyson. He said Sugar Ray was the king of stealing rounds in the last 10 seconds. Yeah, all them flurries and shit. I mean, that's how he wanted to get some Hagler fight. Hagler was mad as hell. Man, come on, man. He was throwing like little flurries and stuff. Come on, man. Yeah, you listen. You got to beat. Hagler was the champion. You got to beat the champ. And Sugar Ray didn't do that. To me. You know what I mean? I like Leonard, but I'm just saying. I'm a Marvin Hagler guy, so, I mean, I am, maybe I'm being kind of biased. He say Fury was railing Wilder, but I can agree. I think if that fight would have went 12 rounds, I don't see Wilder finishing that fight. Not the way he was getting beat. Not the way he was getting beat and retreating and looking bug-eyed. I don't see that. But we'll never know. So we'll never know. Andy C said they don't make them like they used to.
Okay.
No, they don't, bro. I'm not really impressed with none of these fighters. None of these fighters today, even I love Terence Crawford now, but I'm not impressed with none of these fighters today. Like, do they have that toughness, that grit like that? Who gonna fight with a broken jaw? Who does that? Ali did it. We know that. Ali had his jaw broke several times. I think Norton broke his jaw, of course. Frazier broke his jaw. You know what I mean? They not tough. They not built like that. He said you got to put Wilder down for good. Might have been ragdoll, but he never quit. Yeah. No, he didn't quit. He didn't quit. He would have got stopped though. He would have got stopped. The referee would have stopped it. If he wouldn't have went down, the referee would have stopped it. He said, didn't Oscar Valdez fight with a broken jaw? I have no idea, Peter. I have no idea, brother, to be honest with you. Julian Jackson was a beast. Yes, he was. Julian Jackson was from Jamaica. Yeah, Julian Jackson was a beast, bro. Yes, he was. He said, yeah, Peter and broke ribs. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that he had a broke jaw and broke ribs. I remember Razor Ruddock fought Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson broke his ribs and his jaw. Kept fighting. So if let me see. What you say? Oscar Valdez. If Oscar Valdez fought like that, that's he wanted to throwback fighters. He wanted to throwback tough fighters. Pugilism said Floyd underrated chin too. Mosley couldn't have cracked Floyd twice any round any better. Yeah, but Mosley, I think that was a 40-year-old version of Mosley too. Mosley could have fought Floyd in his prime, but Mosley didn't want to fight Floyd. But it ain't like he was ducking. He ended up fighting De La Hoya. Mosley fought everybody for the most part. Who fought Vernon Forrest twice. Vernon Forrest beat him twice. Did he fight Winky Wright? Let me see. I think he fought Winky Wright. I'm not sure. I think he fought Winky Wright. I don't see so many fights. Yeah, he fought Winky Wright. He lost to Winky Wright twice. Wink beat him twice. Yeah, Wink beat Mosley twice. Like, didn't nobody want to fight Winky Wright, man? Winky Wright was, let me see. Look up Winky Wright right quick. My homeboy from Florida, man. My Florida homeboy. Let's look up Winky Wright right quick. My Florida homeboy. Shit, Wink, lost his last three. Lost to Peter Quillen, Paul Williams, yeah. All decisions. Bernard Hopkins beat him, all decisions. Draw with Jermaine Taylor. I think that's for the middleweight title. Lost to Fernando Vargas, Harry Simon, Julio Cesar Vasquez. Yeah, man, Winky Wright, man. Damn, Winky Wright now. Damn, he don't have some fights. Damn. 25 by knockout, 25 by decision. 6 losses. Damn, I ain't realize Winky Wright had that many goddamn fights. Winky Wright had some fights. I think he retired like 2011, 12, something like that. Somewhere up in there. Yeah, he had some fights. Floyd underrated chin too. Yeah, Floyd. Well, Floyd, no one really knew how good Floyd chin was because Floyd didn't get hit. He didn't get hit. You know what I mean? He said, who you got? Crawford versus Julian Jackson. Oh man, Julian Jackson. Yeah, I don't discriminate. When I say I'm always gonna take the old school fighters, like Terence Crawford, my favorite fighter, but I got Julian Jackson all day. Got Julian Jackson all day over Crawford. But it's these two different weight divisions, so these two different weight divisions. He said Hagler waited around too late to start fighting Leonard. It was as if it was a 15-rounder. Ray would have been out for the count because he was fading towards the end of the fight. Yeah, Ray was doing all I got there running. hey, how you been? Ray was on the back foot. Ray was on the back foot, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But I gotta look at that fight again too, honey, man, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I don't want my bias to set in because I got Marvin Hagler on the wall over there, man, and over there too. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Julian Jackson. Shit, I like Julian Jackson over Jamel Charlo or anybody at junior middleweight. I like Julian Jackson. He say as a Crawford fan, he's past his prime, and his prime was short lived. How you figure he passed his prime? Like, what are you basing that on? Like what? I don't like. What are you basing that on? Where's he past his prime at? Like, he's undefeated, 37-0. Like, where's he past his prime? What was his prime? What did you consider his prime? And how did you come to the conclusion that he passed it? Whatever you consider was his prime. Let me see. He's saying Danny Williams knocked out his opponent and fought with a dislocated shoulder. He said Ricky Burns broke his jaw about 10 years ago against Raymondo Beltran. He fought on. Okay. Yep, Winky Wright did beat him twice.
Hey, okay.
He said Mosley was the only man to give Winky Wright his shit to shine. Props. Yeah, Winky Wright beat Mosley twice. He said Winky beat Fernando Vargas, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Vergil, he said Vergil got to go with Reynoso. Yeah, Vergil Ortiz, hold on, guys. I want to ask you guys this question. Let me ask you this question. He said Julian Jackson wasn't technical, but he had that equalizer. Yes, he did. Oh, my God. And he know how to land it. Egg Shea Phone saying Crawford beats the brakes off of Spence and Porter. Only way we're gonna find out, they gotta fight. But to be honest with you, man, the politics, the way they start going with this PBC top rank shit, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. He said, "Yep." Rinky Wright 2 times salutes to the Clearwater kid. Yep, from the Bay Area. Yeah, I remember him. I remember Rinky in the amateurs when I was boxing. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Let's see. He says Crawford's reach and attack at southpaw tough for opponents. Basically, beats you to the point with strong hand with a strong hand as a lead. Yeah, once he figures you out, he goes southpaw and he got your timing down. When you see Crawford switch, that's when he figured out your timing. And timing beats everything. He said because Crawford hasn't fought in the real competition in a few years now. 140 was his prime. Okay. So that's what you're basing that on. Let's see.
Hey, okay.
He said you can't fight comp if they refuse to fight you. Listen, guys, again, I'm gonna explain this to you. Al Heyman does not let PBC fighters fight outside of the PBC. For the most part. Let me clarify that. For the most part. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, man, what you talking about, man? He let Wilder fight Tyson Fury. That's different. Hold on, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Man, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. This other side of the street stuff is real. You see what I'm saying? It is real. So let's not forget that. That is real. Bob Arum, top rank. Bob Arum sued PBC. They settled out of court. Al Haymon had to pay Bob Arum. Now we don't see these top fights with PBC fighters and top rank fighters. That's not a coincidence. So I get it. You know, top rank is the evil, they devil, they the devil, they evil, and yada, 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 yada. And it's like, okay, well, Bob don't want to pay nobody. Okay, well, how come Al Haymon ain't paying nobody? Al Haymon can make fights too, right? So I get it. You know what I mean? With Tyson Fury, Al Haymon allowed Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury. That was a cherry pick that went wrong. That was a cherry pick that went wrong. I know that. You know that. Shout out to Courtney Jones for dropping that $2 super chat on your boy.
Hey, okay.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, "Will I be crazy to bet Vergil for the TKO?" No, not really. That's gonna be a good fight this weekend, bro. Tomorrow, Vergil Ortiz and Mean Machine. That's gonna be a good fight. And the fight is on the zone. I think that fight is on the zone. He says Crawford won't even get the credit for beating Spence, and they're already building up another high job in Jerron Ennis to replace Spence. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Jerron Ennis. No, hold on. I'm glad you brought him up. I'm glad you brought him up. He said, "Coach, who you got? Trevor Bryan versus Spinks." Man, I got Spinks. I got anybody over Trevor Bryan. You know, I be capping for Trevor Bryan. Not just joking. It's an inside joke, guys. I hope you guys wasn't taking me serious about Trevor Bryan, even though he is the only American heavyweight champion right now. That's facts. He's the only American heavyweight champion we have in America. I don't know why the pro-black, I don't know why the PBC channels, not PBC, the Alphabet Boy channels, why they want to represent for Trevor Bryan. Right? Okay, yeah. Figured that. I got Leon Spinks. He said Spence and Crawford dodging all of those high-risk fights. They navigate and rely on political campaigns within the sport to prevent high-risk potential losses. Well, you know, in defense of Errol Spence, all of the welterweights, the top welterweights, are on his side of the fence. So it's easier for him to make those fights. Now, he won't fight Keith Thurman. Of course, he said he don't like Keith Thurman. He won't fight him. But that's what it is. And PBC do not do cross-promotional fights. Now, the Wilder-Tyson Fury situation, as we know, the Wilder-Tyson Fury situation, that was a cherry pick that went wrong. They figured, this is what Deontay Wilder figured out. I can fight Tyson Fury. That was the guy that was the lineal champion, who was the former unified champion that beat Vladimir Klitschko. Now, we know that Shelly Finkel said that Deontay Wilder was a baby. He wasn't ready for Vladimir Klitschko. Deontay Wilder could have fought Vladimir Klitschko. They kept him back from that monster, right? They kept him back from Vladimir Klitschko monster. So he figured this dude just fresh off coke, snorting cocaine, smoking on the pipe, Tyson Fury. He's 700 pounds. I'm going to bring him out of retirement because I ain't going to fight AJ for whatever the reason. Me and AJ ain't going to fight. I ain't going to fight him, whatever the reason may be. Whichever side narrative you want to run with. I'm going to take coked out Tyson Fury. And then Tyson Fury beat him in the first fight. Well, it was a draw in the first fight. And he was so embarrassed that it was a draw. He couldn't knock the dude out. I got to fight this dude again. Then when he fought him again, Tyson Fury beat the brakes off of him. That's the only reason that went down. Cross-promotional fight, because if Al Haymon knew that fight was going to go like that, he wouldn't even let Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury. He said, you can't judge the fighter's prime unless you are judging this competition. I don't really believe that Bud at 47. He's done nothing there. And this is coming from a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan as well. But you got to look at why he's done nothing there. If your narrative is he's done nothing there because he's ducking PBC fighters, when I specifically explained that the PBC fighters do not fight cross-promotional fights, this is why he hasn't been able to, he's been in the division for 3 years and he hasn't been able to get those fights. But whatever your narrative is, I'm not, y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. He said dumb because PBC has good fighters to fight each other. Don't make the fights like Charlo Benavidez. Hell, the PBC, they won't even let certain fighters on the same side of the street fight each other. Like you got right here. Charlo Benavidez, Plant Benavidez, Spence Thurman. Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And it was somebody said something. But anyways, yeah, this is what I was going to say. Vergil Ortiz, stay the hell away from Boots Ennis. I know some people saying that this dude is a hype job. Guess what? If he's a hype job, don't fight that hype job. You would know how much faith a company or whatever. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Because the fighters, I think, will fight anybody. But I want to see Boots Ennis. I want to see Vergil Ortiz fight Boots Ennis. What y'all think about that fight? He said, right, PBC Vice President Tim Smith admitted they are not allowing their fighters to face Bud, and they are no longer interested in cross-promotional fights. They even want to make a PBC belt. Yeah. Yeah. But people just ignore that, though. They ignore that. And they'll just say, oh, man, he ducking. He ducking. They'll ignore this, though. But because it's the PBC, you know, they get all of the bruh. Vergil Ortiz, Boots Ennis. I like Boots all day. Bon Scott said, rumor has it Fury is not fighting Wilder for a third time due to this newborn being ill. Yeah. I heard that too. PBC fanboy say Boots overrated. We'll find out. If he's overrated, I would love to see Ortiz fight that overrated Boots Ennis so he can expose him. I don't believe that, but I would love to see that. Alex Garcia say is Porter fighting is Crawford fighting Porter? If so, when? I want to see that fight. Yes, as a matter of fact, there's a that fight going to purse bid. The fight gonna happen. It's nothing that Bob Arum or Al Heyman can do. That fight going to purse bid, and whoever win that purse bid, we're gonna get that fight. So I'm hoping Eddie Hearn can get it so we can watch it on the zone. He said Crawford and Spence are in cahoots in the same way. Jamil Charlo and Plant are in alliance. Yeah, I don't know about that. They ain't cahoots. I don't know about that. But they're gonna have to split all of those weight belts because Errol Spence Jr. not coming back no time soon. Now, according to Showbiz the Adult, he gonna be back sparring in September, and he'll be ready to fight by by December or January. According to Showbiz, that's what he say. That's what he say now. That's what he say. His sources told him. I don't, you know. I guess he got the connection, so I ain't got no connections like that. So we'll find out by August. But to answer your question, Alex, by August the 20th, I think it's the last day that because Al Heyman and Bob Arum have to come to an agreement to put this fight together. If they can't come to an agreement, it goes to purse bid. And I don't see Al Heyman and Bob Arum coming to any agreement. Remember, you got to look at the politics of this now. Al Heyman lost a lawsuit to top the Bob Arum. So they don't like each other for real. They don't like each other for real. You know what I mean? That's why we haven't been seeing these cross-promotional fights. It ain't got nothing to do with Spence ducking Crawford. It ain't got to do with Crawford ducking Spence. You know, that's being pushed by people who don't like Crawford and who don't like Spence. And it's more people that don't like Crawford versus Spence. Crawford don't have that many fans, boxing fans. Spence has more fans than Crawford, so that's why you hear a lot of that, but that's bullshit. It's just that two promotional companies don't like each other. He said Crawford competition is so weak. Why haven't the PBC boys fought them and prove how weak they were? Yeah, it's a cross-promotional thing. He said Boots Ennis is a bad man. I was slightly favoring him over Vergil. I don't see how Vergil does tomorrow. We're gonna see how he does tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, but I like Boots. Bro, as a matter of fact, I like Boots so much. I like Boots damn near over all the top welterweights. I think all the top welterweights should stay the hell away from Boots Ennis. I believe that. Including Crawford, including Errol Spence. Stay the hell away from that boy. But Ortiz, yeah, I think he beat the brakes off Ortiz. I just think his style. He said, why not want to see Ennis versus Crawford, coach? I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Ennis versus Crawford, and I would love to see Ennis versus Errol Spence. And I would love to see Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz. I want to see all of those fights. Period. I want to see all of those fights. Period. You know what I mean? Both of them are young. Ortiz and Boots Ennis is young. They should fight each other. Crawford and Spence, they're on another level in their career. So they ain't going to be coming down to fight any one of them. They're not going to fight that dude. Crawford ain't going to fight him and Ortiz, and Spence ain't going to fight him. Sean Porter said he don't want to have nothing to do with Boots Ennis. That's it. You know what I mean? The Spence fans inflated his resume. Sean Porter was elevated from easy route to elite. Danny Garcia was elevated from punching bag to Hall of Famer. Yeah, they saying Danny Garcia is the Hall of Famer. He ain't beat nobody in welterweight. Nobody. And Sean Porter beat one person at welterweight. He beat Danny Garcia. Joker's wild. He said Crawford Spence fight Boots. Won't fight Boots ever. And I don't think Ortiz will fight Boots neither. Throw Boots in that category. I mean, throw Ortiz in that category. He ain't gonna he ain't now. Yeah, I don't think Oscar De La Hoya never gonna make that fight. Not that fight there. Not that fight there, bro. He said the Spence fans are yeah, you're right about that. He said, Coach, Golden Boy would not take the risk. Nah, man.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Troy Graham said Porter is the one who's fought everybody, not Spence. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when it came out. Terence Crawford interview with Ted Atlas. He said it in the interview. He said it in the interview, man. He say, man, you know, the promotional companies, PBC is not doing cross promotional fights. Period. When anytime y'all throw out there now on the undercard of the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight, they did have a lot of cross promotional fights with the heavyweights. That is on there, but that was for that particular card. Maybe they worked that out, but you can't give me the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder as an example of PBC. PBC is not known for doing cross promotional fights. They're just not, dog. So that's why we're not seeing these fights. You know, I get it. Crawford the bad guy. He hated. You know, don't nobody like him. Dark-skinned kid from Omaha, Nebraska. They don't like him. So yeah, he ducking everybody in the PBC. Yeah, that's the narrative. But the fact of the matter is, these same people who say that dumbass shit don't even want to acknowledge that Al Heyman and Bob Arum don't get along, and PBC don't do no cross promotion fight. Most of their fights is in house. When you got all of the welterweights on your side of the street, why would you go on the other side of the street to split money? To split promotional money with another company where you can keep it in-house. That's why when these dudes say that, the shit is hilarious. I know it's coming out of hate for Bud. If Boots becomes mandatory challenger, Crawford will fight him. Yeah. But if Boots become a mandatory challenger for Errol Spence, will Errol Spence fight him? What do y'all think? If Boots becomes mandatory challenger for he say Ortiz isn't a title holder. No, he got the international WBO belt. He ain't got to be a title holder to get the belt. You know what I mean? Hell, him and Mean Machine fight. You know, you can fight PBC fanboy say who is Moni Brown? Who's Moni Brown? Say Porter got the best resume in boxing. I don't know who Moni Brown is, but I don't know what he's talking about. How you got the best resume? I look at resume by who you fought and who you beat. If you lose all your step-up fights, I guess if you consider that bet a good resume, you know. He said Boots ain't a name. What does name have to do with it? Mean Machine ain't a name neither. You feel me, Victor? Mean Machine ain't a name neither, but he fighting Ortiz. He said he fought everyone, but he lost to them. So what does that really mean? He's the best loser in the division, who's highly regarded. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He said they'll tell Boots to fight Sean Porter first. Sean Porter said he don't want none of that.
Hey, okay.
He said Boots is an untested commodity. I agree with that, but guess what? Who want to test him? Who want to test him? Golden Boy has taken more risks than any promoters, coach. Come on, let's not play blind. Can you give me an example, sir? I know you pushing Golden Boy. I don't give a damn about no promoters, promotional companies. I know you're pushing Golden Boy, but give me an example, sir. Give me an example. Now, if you're going to talk about the fights that Canelo had, well, Canelo was over there, yeah, but give me an example outside of Canelo. Let's see. He say, look at Boots interviews. He don't like EJ. EJ don't want nothing to do with him. Yeah, I gotta look at the interviews. I remember they FaceTime each other one time. He say, Boots Ennis is a potential. I see Boots Ennis gonna get the Terence Crawford treatment. He gonna get a lot of hate. He's gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna like him. He say, Canelo needs to stay away from Boots. I ain't saying that. Canelo's an elite fighter. I ain't saying that at all. I don't know about that. I think Canelo might be too much for him. I think Canelo. Oh, shout out to Rachel. All right, guys. It is what it is. Say peace out, Coach. Great show. Ease up on Keith Sweat.
Okay.
All right, man. We're going to give everybody a shout out, man. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to give everybody a shout out. You know how we do it, dog. You know how we do it. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Rachel.
Okay.
Shout out to, I don't know how to pronounce your name. We're just going to say 007.
Okay.
Shout out to East Coast.
Okay.
Shout out to Ronald Finkley.
Okay.
Shout out to Alice Garcia.
Okay.
Shout out to Joker's Wild.
Okay.
Shout out to Hugo Ramirez.
Okay.
Shout out to Peter Von Arts.
Okay.
Shout out to T. Carstone.
Okay.
Shout out to my co-host Shelton Moore.
Okay.
Shout out to Graham Taylor.
Okay.
Shout out to Boxing Dialogue.
Okay.
Shout out to Mark Nash.
Okay.
Shout out to Major Key Boxing.
Okay.
Shout out to Troy Graham.
Okay.
Shout out to Punch Drunk Boxing.
Okay.
Hey guys, when we leave here, I'm going over to Lady Shan's channel. Please go rock over there with Lady Shan's channel. We're going right over there right now. I ran a little too late.
Okay.
Shout out to Smile Back If You're Ugly.
Okay.
Shout out to East Coast again.
Okay.
Shout out to Pocket.
Okay.
Shout out to Hugo Ramirez.
Okay.
Shout out to Ronald Finkley.
Okay.
Shout out to Diallo Huggy Bear.
Okay.
Shout out to Dimitar.
Okay.
Shout out to Peter Von Arts.
Okay.
Shout out to Candy Slim.
Okay.
Shout out to Joker's Wild.
Okay.
Shout out to Light Lit Up.
Okay.
Shout out to Thomas Cruz.
Okay.
Shout out to the Boxing Dialogue.
Okay.
Shout out to KO Boxing.
Okay.
Shout out to Bon Scott.
Okay.
Shout out to PBC Fanboy.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to Gerald Fields.
Okay.
All right. I think I got everybody. Shout out to the Victor Terrones.
Okay.
Shout out to Big Ronald Finkley.
Okay.
Shout out to Thomas Jones.
Okay.
Shout out to I Am Dave.
Okay.
Who else we got? Shout out to Cesar Castro.
Okay.
Shout out to Paul Evans.
Okay.
I think that's everybody. Shout out to Zolife 813.
Okay.
Shout out to OG, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG.
Okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Gerald Fields.
Okay.
I think we got everybody, guys. Shout out to Paul CX.
Okay.
Shout out to John B. Poetic.
Okay.
Shout out to Jarvis Bickle.
Okay.
Shout out to Dexter.
Okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Easy Dimes.
Okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Rachel.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, shout out to James.
Okay.
Shout out to Smooth Will.
Okay.
Shout out to Rob Riv Shows.
Okay.
Shout out to my co-host Shelton Moore once again.
Okay.
Shout out to Dude Bro.
Okay.
Shout out to Calvin Lincoln.
Okay.
Shout out to Graham Taylor.
Okay.
Shout out to Charles Stevens.
Okay.
Shout out to KO Boxing.
Okay.
Shout out to Frank 00. Want to say 007.
Okay.
Shout out to Dude Bro.
Okay.
Shout out to Tony Boswell.
Okay.
Shout out to Juan Pacquiao.
Okay.
Once again, back in the incredible. Once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out for New Media Today USA Boxing. Shout out to Charles Stevens.
Hey, okay.
We're going over to Lady Shan channel, dog. I'm finna go to Lady Shan channel right now. Y'all want to rock? Y'all come rock with us over there. Shout out to Kristen Martinez.
Hey, okay.
Hey man, we taking off tomorrow, man. We taking off tomorrow, so I'll see you guys Sunday at 3 o'clock. We're gonna do a recap of the I'm talking about the Luis Ortiz, Vergil Ortiz and Mean Machine fight. We want to see what the Mean Machine has. We want to see what Ortiz has. And hopefully we'll get a good fight. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, please share the video, and you Alphabet Boy channels. If I said something that pissed you off today, I promise you I will be pissing you off again Sunday. Shout out to the trolls. Other than that, New Media Today USA Boxing signing out. Coach Malachi Williams. See y'all over there at Lady Shan's channel. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.